sound, one last beat, and it might bleed out. I just might leave now, empty these airbags and lie me down. See the lies in your eyes catching up with your mouth. I made my mistakes, of course I never lived them down. You won't let me, left marks on your heart, you will never forget me. Condescend me and call me proud. I told you what you need to win and how. I'm a madman now. My worst fears realized, no longer the sad clown, Pagliacci the Pennywise. The point of no return, make them ashes and let them fly. You ain't gon' save them all, so go ahead and just let them die. Murder these emotions, bury them deep inside. If I get any colder, I swear I'ma freeze the shy. All I could do is soldier, marching through a starry night, focused on the end game, finally gon' get it right. Find myself in the light, been fighting for my fucking life, dealing with you fake fucks. I ain't gotta say much, you know what it is, kid. I just wanna blaze up, continue getting rich, bitch, and blow the fucking name up. Built by where I came from, pushed by what I've been through. You deferred my dreams, the reason I resent you. It don't make no sense, you pretend I don't offend you. I'm everything you hate, but if you walked a mile in these shoes, you finally understand why it's not in me to respect you. We come from different fabric, different madness, different venue. We lost our common ground, the bond just wasn't sound. The objective was to come up, and now you bring me down. Now you bring me down.
Crushing me inside.
Cold stares and crooked smiles for what seemed a million miles. Every demon that I let in is out to hunt me down. Burn this jungle up around me, leave the ashes on the ground. Scorched earth, cursed birth, body bags of 4 pounds. This is what we left with, why else would we be desperate? Gunning for each other's heads, wishing everybody dead. Fight the reaper often, but he will never soften. Relentless with his methods, he will put you in a coffin. My mind isn't earned, cause I've already burned. Drowned in the dark matter, mirror shattered, I've learned. You won't take what I've earned, never break what I create. Cause I have made the sacrifices you're afraid to make. My fear is lost potential, being anything but great. Succumbing to the suckers, to the leeches and the hate. Politicians with their speeches in these streets cannot debate. Punch your ballots with these bullets and you'll run and seal your fate. Democracy's a mockery, only the strongest stay. The weak will fade away, and us, we'll see another day. No matter what another motherfucker has to say, I will never let you hold me in one place. Your problems are your own, it's personal, emotions overblown. Living separate visions, conscious overthrown. I trust none of you bastards, I'm safest when I'm alone. It's sad, I understand it's how it is out on this road. It take a gorilla's grip to hold on to your soul. Brute force to stick to the script and not let it go. You can't slip, one false move and you'll never know. Had you gotten up, how far you go, how far you go. Is that you won, you push yourself to your purpose, you persevere through the slums, maneuver smooth through the hustle, you careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols, stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back, them busters run. Don't end up doing long time, cause busters sung. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past, and these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Cause death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living, the strong and unforgiving. No nonsense, the driven, each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less is bullshit, I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. At the day's end, I want more.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up with the
time, cause I don't get no sleep and I don't need help, only I can do me. And I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak. See, the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek. But I walk this planet for the things that I seek. God suffering the gun and push my being to the brink. Create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think. Blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync. My instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink. Keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink. Till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak. Back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing. Still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing. My mind still moving towards the peace I'm chasing. Tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the cloud show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
The blunt side roll, lift the cloud off my soul and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some other clowns, some other hoes. But the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings becoming thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, baby, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake of the shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing his time gone. Bleeding out, hearing the screams of his crying grandma. Dying inside, cause she know that a grandchild gone. So there's nothing left to say.
At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the cloud show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
What is poppin', y'all? Welcome back to Shy Ill Reacts. I am your host, Shy Ill. We are back in the building. You can call me Shy. You can call me whatever you want, but just expect to be called something back. So let's get it poppin' early. We got our first contestant into Who Can Become Content today, and today it will be Rich Port. Rich Port will become content today. All right, you wanted attention, now you're gonna get it, bro. Rich Port, why? You Puerto Rican? Puerto Rico? Or Rich Porter? You swing off Rich Porter's nuts? You know, you some kind of drug dealer that knows everything? Let me see. Let's see what Rich Porter had to say before we get into what this channel's all about. We know he's new here. He don't know how things go. It's called an intro, shithead. Most live streamers do about 8 to 10 minute intro just to let people get in the room. I decided to use my music. Your opinion of my music is cool. It's your opinion, you know. Your asshole's your asshole. Rich Port said this guy missed the game. We don't know who you're talking about, genius. He loved the game. We don't know who you're talking about, genius. That boy still connected to the forgot a word, added it later, pipeline. And then went on to say, damn, G, is this an album promo? Sure, why not? If that's what you want to call it, you could call it that. Are you starting the pod? I will start the pod as soon as I fucking feel like it. It's mine. Right? So what happens when you tell somebody what you really feel? I told them when I feel like it. I said, oh, your music is trash, fam. Well, your family is trash. All right? What they got to do with it, I don't know, man. They connected to your bloodline. So to me, it's fuck you, it's fuck them. It was the first thing that came to my head was like, all right, cool, my music's trash. Your fucking family is trash. You know what I'm saying? Now I done passed the fuck allowance for a rated PG-13, so we're off into the R category right here. But everybody that's in the building today, including the usual suspects, the members, the donators, everybody that's in the building, including the Ghost Watchers, know how it goes on this channel, all right? Know how it goes on this channel and know how we move around here. And they know we take our time. So tread lightly or you will end up...
Put him in a fucking bedroom, Mike.
We'll put you in the bathroom, man. We'll start with 5 minutes for you later. You know, if you got some more slick shit to say. But if you don't mind, I'll get on with the show and holler at my people and check to see if we've crossed the threshold yet. Evidently, you subscribed, so we got your vote. Let's see. We need one more subscriber to break it. Bro, I get it. You poured your heart into your music, but it's subpar. It's all up. But where's yours, though? I'd like to hear your music and see your channel. But if I'm guessing, you fucking do nothing. You do nothing. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. Salutes Ed the Hip Hop Guru. Let me get chancla time, chancletazos around here. All right, 35 concurrent viewers, 13 likes. Let's make the math make sense. Salutes to y'all. Y'all already saw somebody get cussed out. He's about to get clapped, so, you know, let him keep talking. I'm going to go back to the top of the chat and shout out the usual suspects that I hear. Oh, no, quick disclaimer for the commenters, right? Commenters like to, you know, first-timers like Rich Port, whatever his face is. First-timers come here. They come to a live. They don't know how things work around here, so let me let them know how it works around here. This is a live stream, all right? In this live stream, we will cover various topics. Throughout those various topics, I will interact with my community. I will interact with the chat. You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of it too. I will also move at my pace and not yours. So all the people that are like, oh, it took 20 minutes to get to the beginning. Well, what we do usually is we take those topics that we cover on this show and I edit them. And throughout the week, we put them out. And you get to catch them there uninterrupted without the conversation of myself in the chat and without all the extras that come with it. But when it comes to the live stream, I do it my way. All right? So if you guys can't figure out how the channel maneuvers and how it works, it's simple. It's simple. It's a very simple scenario. A lot of other YouTubers do it this way too. If you can't figure it out, keep your mouth shut or get cussed out in the comments. It is what it is. Salutes. Salutes to the real people, the people that want to be here, that want to have this 8K celebration, that want to listen to Shy talk his shit, and that would love nothing better than to send you bastards to the fucking bed. Shout out 030 North on the check-in. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for being here. He's excited to get this popping. Salutes to Jonathan Pantoja, Young Jizzle in the building. Salutes to Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Where'd it go? Right there. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Shout out 298 Sosa in the building. Ivan was number 9, and he stood at number 9 for a long time. It was sad to watch. You know, it was sad to watch. We still at 19, 39 concurrent viewers. Salutes to y'all. Shout out Zoraida. She got the popcorn popping. She's ready to go. Shout out Manalea. Salutes. Carrie Heck Perez is in the building. Salutes, Heck. Appreciate you. And the Hip Hop Guru. He ain't for the drama either. Salutes. All right, let's see. Let's keep going here. Who else did I see in the building? Shout out Velez 408 on the check-in. I appreciate you. And the Hip Hop Guru, let's hop on the track. Let's see when I'm ready to get back into the game. It's been a minute. But it's been on my mind. Salutes. Appreciate you. Shout out Gordo Gordito on the check-in. I appreciate you. He said your girl's puss trash. Let's see. Shot coming out swinging. I'm an HVAC contractor, homie. Okay, well then go fix the air conditioning and shut the fuck up. All right. I know you subscribed. If you weren't subscribed, you wouldn't be able to talk in here. I have this on subscriber mode. Let me make sure I have this on subscriber mode. You got to be subscribed for 20 minutes to come over here and run your mouth. Once we clap you and you're out of here for 24 hours, the only way that you can get to me and say anything is by using the text-to-speech option. It's a link in the description, and it'll pop up on my screen. You could throw your insults in there. But aside from that, yeah, we're on subscriber mode. So I know you subscribed. Am I supposed to eat your shit because you subscribed? Probably not. Aquí estamos, viejón. Saludos to Alec. I appreciate you. Shout out Albert Flores on the check-in. Hope you got that bag today at the gig, sir. They cleaned up all the glass. Salutes. Shout out Michelle Uribe. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute. Glad you're here. Good evening from AZ. I feel like we're in class. Y'all better be good. They got to chill out. They got to relax. They come in here hot and shit, you know? That's crazy. The Chapito'S are talking to the feds. The Chapito'S. The Chapito'S are tripping. All right? Now there's going to be people that be like, this guy's fucking stupid. It's Chapito's. It's an inside joke.
Stick around long enough, you might figure it out. Tuba Moraz, salutes to you. I appreciate you being here. Michelle said it clearly. Hit the like button, y'all. All right? I'm probably going to butcher your name. Jamarie Walker, salutes to you. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's hit that like button, y'all. So, the talk of the town. The Chapito'S made deals. Huh? Everybody makes deals. It's what we talk about on this channel. It's the conclusion that we came to in this channel. Alex said Los Sapos. It's the conclusion we came to on this channel, you know? The conclusion we came to on this channel was, you know, let's stick to the cartel. Just speaking on the cartel, right? It's not like you and your homeboy robbed the liquor store, or you got pulled over in the car and you had butt on you and you put it on your homeboy and you ratted him out and got yourself less time. This ain't one of these, you pulled a robbery and you know, your homeboy got pressed and he wanted to get a couple of years off of it. Nah, this is, if there's a cartel toolbox, and in that toolbox is the sicarios, and in that toolbox is the weapons and the tanks and the political power and the money, if all of those things are in the toolbox, snitching in the toolbox too. It's a tactic, a technique, a move. You know what I'm saying? See, the guy can't even type. He talking crazy. When you playing, when the devil. See, what the fuck are you talking about? But we're going to move on from you. Salutes. Shout out JFL on the check-in. Saludos Shy into the chat. Zorada especially. Salutes. So, yeah. You know, it's in the toolbox. It's a part of their game of chess. Has been for a very long time. Not just them. We saw the Colombians try to use it too. I don't know to what. I haven't dug into the story far enough to understand to what extent. You know what I'm saying? But we do know they did. But now we're in a situation where if you look at a cartel tree of the last, I don't know, say 30 years. And if you look at the tree, and maybe this is something interesting we can do, go down a list of cartel people that have been popped, right? And see how many of them didn't talk. See how many of them...
Jonathan Panto just sent $5. Congratulations, Keel, my dude, for always being determined and hardworking while growing your channel and all you do for us and your great quality content. Shout out to the chat and El Cartel members. Like and subscribe, it's free.
Shout out to Jonathan Pantoja for the $5 power chat. Congratulations, Shail, my dude. Well, no, Jonathan Pantoja, a.k.a. Mr. Nice Guy, a.k.a. Mr. Nice Watch, a.k.a. Morgan Freeman. Congratulations, Shail, my dude, for always being determined and hardworking while growing your channel and all you do for us and the great quality content. Shout out to the chat and the Il Cartel members. Like and subscribe. It's free. Don't cost you a thing to hit that like button. So stop playing games. All right? When you're playing with the devil, people end up making deals. It's chess. Yeah, but tell that to somebody that says this person is a snitch, but that person, we're not going to talk about that. And that's what happens in the game. And that's what happens in the street. And that's what's happening on the internet. And that's what's happening in the cartel with 2 L's. All right? Diego Ramos on the check-in. Salutes to you, sir. SoCal on the check-in. 100% of them snitches when popped. I wonder what the real number is. I really do. It's something to look into. EF said the elite are getting ready to clean up all of Central America because they know the U.S. is going down. Central America will be the new hot spot. All right. Shout out EF with the global conspiracy. Salutes. Chuck Chigon said all them cartel cats use that snitch tool. There always been a rivalry between us and them, and that's why the twins weren't all the way accepted because of their swagger. Because of their Yankee style that, you know, they thought they had in Mexico and shit. And again, you heard the twins say they lean into it. When the time came for them to go meet with the bosses, they got as Chicago or as Daddy Yankee as they could possibly get. The biggest diamonds, the biggest, you know, American. They might as well have been running around with an American flag and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so they leaned into it. But it's definitely a tool. It's definitely a tool. See, what I realized talking about the twins was something that the regulars here already know. That even me, I was disappointed. I was like, man, why the guys that took down Chapo, me not knowing the dirty, old filthy dirtbag he was, why the guys that take down the biggest dealer in the world gotta be from Chicago? That's some bullshit. I was frustrated, boy. Frustrated all the way into watching the documentary. Reacting to their podcast, which is what started this channel. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to then, just frustrated with it. We need one more sub, y'all. Salutes. Frustrated with it, right? And I was like, and then we all know the infamous story of, 50 Cent saying that he's going to do the Twins show. Me tagging him and saying, yo, man, I want to be in on this, but I don't want to play none of these rats. And 5 minutes later, he posted every award-winning actor that played a rat. You know what I'm saying? That was my attitude towards them, was, it's a shame that it had to be a couple of rap. We know New York got a rap problem. Everywhere got a rap problem, right? So why they had to be from Chicago? I was frustrated. Then I listened to the podcast and I got more insight into their story, right? And that led me to thinking, okay, they kind of, I don't know nobody that's been in a position where they made it to the tip top, and the options were die, take the spot, or rat. Inevitably, right? So that opened up a new wrinkle. Then the Twins started coming on. Then I started getting more perspective, and then I started realizing that they were bastardized and they were shit on and called rats and snitches. But then there was meetings between the bosses telling their sons, hey, man, we need, y'all should go talk. You should make a deal. And then you start hearing that those guys are praised after they made their deals. The Twins, they're still shit on. Again, like Chucky said, they didn't get, and it's like Jay said recently, he said it's because of who we were. We was from the other side. They weren't supposed to, we weren't supposed to be in that position that we were in. They didn't want to accept us. You know what I'm saying? But they did, because it was a cash cow. And then I started seeing that, yeah, these other guys that ratted, these Vicentes and all these guys, they got these corridos and they're praised. Oh, they're so, man. So the border makes it to where now you're not what we know you are? Because you on the other side of the border now? Huh? You start finding out that all of these famous songs are made for these dudes that did the same thing. And then you figure out, oh, it's tactics. I throw you a bone, you throw me a bone, it's tactics. So how is anybody pointing fingers at anybody, calling anybody a rat when they're all doing that shit? Huh? And why do they ignore the Vicentes of the world, the Serafins of the world, the Chapito'S of the world? Huh? Then to come and find out that these old leaders are chomos and PDF files, child abusers, and to watch No Jumper show and see that Adam 22, I believe, sells shirts that got Chapo on them and Pablo Escobar on them, and these men had 14-year-old, 15-year-old girlfriends and wives, 12-year-old girlfriends and wives. Well, how you know, Shy? How you know for sure, Bill? Because it's been in testimony. It's been in eyewitness testimony. It's been in a lot of shit. But people want to, it's my guy. Free Chapo. So him at 80 could have a truck full of 14-year-olds kidnapped and brought to him because he ain't got game no more? Come on, man. Shout out JFL. Any of the usual suspects snitching if it was the last resort? It's a thing. A lot of people, and that's a qualification, the last resort, right? Again, both sides exist. People that have succumbed to that last resort mentality and people that stood their ground and of course, one side's going to call the other side stupid. Man, Aaliyah said, to be fair, I've worked with a bunch of paisas and they hate us Chicanos. I don't doubt it. It's the same way with Africans and Africans and Africa and African Americans. It's the same with, Puerto Ricans from the island and New Yorkers. It's just it's us as humans have not figured out the simplest things. The simplest things. We were blessed with a prism of color, right? Talk to a person that's colorblind. We were blessed with color. We were blessed with differences, and all we've done in our whole civilization is exile and alienate each other based on these differences. We haven't, as humans, haven't even figured out the smallest things, man. Animals don't discriminate or differentiate, right? They know what's their prey. They know what's, so they do what they got to do. We were born with something different, something more, and we don't use that part. We ain't figured that part out. We still argue about dark skin. So once you get to, now it's the light skin in the family versus the dark skin in the family. It's like, what the fuck are we doing as humans? But these things exist. Colorism. So, Mexico got different rules. People in the U.S. rat on small shit. Yeah, but you're acting like there's no small shit in Mexico, too. Just because we're talking about the top of the top, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the top of the top, right? But it doesn't mean there's not small shit, because in Mexico, you be a small soldier, right? And you be pinned down in gunfire with your superior, and your superior tell you run. And you start running, and your superior shoot your legs out from under you so that he can leave you alive, so that they can pick you up and scrape your bones, and he can get away. Huh? That's betrayal. And it's on a small level. It's not the guy sitting at the top of the table making the $1 billion decisions about submarines and tanks and shit. They might be facing 1 year in jail. Yeah, it's become a thing. Everybody's doing it now, right? How about this? Stay y'all stupid asses out the game. Albert said, and it is okay to disagree as a human being. We live through different circumstances, but to pick and choose who to call a snitch is effed. Adam 22, the biggest dry snitch on the net. Yeah. They call him Adam 16 for a reason. Yeah, another one. I'm not telling, but I ain't facing 30 years of putting myself in that situation. Don't put yourself in that situation. Go on, do your HVAC. Shout out Freddie Lopez on the check-in. What's up, brother? Loving this channel. Salutes to you, bro. I appreciate you. 56 concurrent viewers, 23 likes. Let's get them numbers to make some sense, y'all. Salutes. I appreciate y'all for being here. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss nothing. We'll move on. I want to, there's a couple of things I want to see. There's a Chapito'S video, but that's in Spanish, and I don't want to be a translator all day. You telling if you're facing 30 and in that situation. Salutes. And that's the thing, like, again, I say it all the time, and we had this conversation recently. People say, but people ain't going to say what they really, what would really, first of all, people don't really know until they're in that situation. But there are people that say that they're going to stand on it, and they stand on it. Those people exist. For us to say otherwise is wrong. Now, do the people that talk look at them like they crazy? Yes. But it is what it is. Hit the like button. Chucky Chingon said they do. They used to call me Pinche Cholo back in the day, and I got fam in Mexico. We charged them for the real estate they used. They were in our hood. Salutes. Is it Kavan or Kevo from Dago checking in? Salutes to you, Dago Life. I appreciate you. All right, boom. So there's a Grillanado video, but I don't know if I want to. Let's see if they cover it in this club video. Now, I'm getting tired of these AI videos, but I do see they got Ken Salazar in here and shit, so I think they covered it now. They're going to tell us the whole story right here. We have been picking it apart for weeks now. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get to, the tragic fate of a Chapo's sons after snitching on El Mayo. This video was put out 1 day ago. And so was the Granados video that says Testigos Protegidos, protected cooperators. Shout out Eddie Jimenez on the check-in. Bro, didn't get a notification, but glad I checked in. Checking in. Salutes to you. I appreciate you. Shout out Gigi on the check-in. Yo, what up, Shy? Salutes to you. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. All right? We hanging out. 57 concurrent viewers, 26 likes. Let's get it. I'm going to go to this first video. Let's do this.
Brace yourselves for a real-life Hollywood...
For the main event, I'm impatiently waiting.
Brace yourselves for a real-life Hollywood-style capture of Mexico's most powerful and fearsome narcos. In a recent breathtaking operation, Mexico's most formidable drug lord, El Mayo...
He says a real-live movie-style capture, right? Or arrest. Nah, the arrest was underwhelming. Why? Because they didn't know Mayo was on the plane. They knew Joaquin was on the plane, but they didn't know Mayo was on the plane, right? Quote, unquote. What's cinematic about it is the Chapito'S pulling off this Ocean's 11-ass move that they pulled off.
Mayo, the co-founder and key leader of the notorious Sinaloa Cartel, was captured. But here's where it gets cinematic. The snitch behind his capture was none other than Joaquin Guzman Lopez, a high...
The what? The snitch? Come on, not a Chapito. He's a snitch? God damn.
Ranking member of the same cartel. This video
Are they still going to make songs about them in a positive light? Are they still going to be out there, you know, the Chapito'S? Or they're going to switch sides now? Was it really an operation, though? I believe it was. On the Chapito'S part. On the Chapito's part, I believe it was an operation.
Delves deep into this Guzman Lopez, a high-ranking member of the same cartel. This video delves deep into this astonishing snitch operation, unpacking how it all went down and the implications it holds for the cartel's future. The betrayal. Snitches get stitches, right? Well, that's not what Joaquin Guzman Lopez, better known as El Güero Moreno, was thinking when he helped the US authorities capture Ismael Mario Zambada Garcia, commonly known as El Mayo. You see, Zambada Garcia had a $15 million US reward on his head, but that reward wasn't on Guzman Lopez's mind when he helped the US authorities arrest a longtime leader of Mexico's Sinaloa cartel. It's considered one of the biggest wins against drug cartels since Zambada Garcia had been very successful in evading law enforcement for over 4 decades. He was also responsible for orchestrating the shipment of tens of thousands of pounds of narcotics into the United States and directing operations that were inevitably intertwined with significant violence and chaos across the region. Until his arrest in July 2024, he had never been captured. But how did all of it happen? How did the operation happen that is hailed as one of the most important captures in the history of the war on drugs? Well, you will find it hard to believe that one of Mexico's most notorious drug lords wasn't captured through a high-speed chase or a dramatic raid. Instead, he was simply invited onto a plane, flown across the border, and handed over to American federal agents.
Come on, man. That's an operation. He was simply put on the plane, walked across the border, and dropped off. 61 concurrent viewers, 30 likes. Salutes to y'all. Shout out Pete Never for the $10 super chat. Salute, Shy. Salutes to y'all. Everybody that's in the chat, if you can hit the like button on that. Salutes to you. I'd appreciate it. Shout out Pete Never. Glad to have you, bro. We hanging out. All right? Gigi said at the end of the day, they're all rats and snitches. It's a dirty game. The dirtiest. The dirtiest. The dirtiest. They've gone past. It's sociopath status now. It's not just hustling. All right? It's not just hustling. You got to be able to oppress the people to be in these positions. Chuck Chigong said to me, they all look soft as tissue. Take away the money and security. They couldn't bust a grape with a hammer, which is why they go as hard as they do. Because, like the twins, they too have a asterisk on their name. You know what I mean? Because they're, money kids. Freddie Lopez said, hey, brother, I don't think that was El Mayo they got, though. I'll give you the argument Jay gave. They have their DNA. They have his son's DNA. There's no way that they got some other guy in there, bro. You guys are living in a movie, In the plane in the Dark Knight when they switched the blood out with dude and shit, like, bro, that's him. He's just an old man in a cell now. That's it. Stripped of his power. He's just an old man in a cell now, talking through his lawyer like everybody else. Again, shout out Pete Never. I appreciate you, sir. Chuck Chingon said, I better not see someone wearing this shirt. Gigi said El Chapo's other son better go into hiding. They better go off to Cuba or Russia to be safe. I don't know, man. I don't see that working for many people. These guys are still on a pedestal for a lot of people. They will be. Even after they sit on the stand and point the finger. They will be, and that's my point. Stop picking and choosing. I don't want to hear nobody complaining about rats unless they're complaining about everybody being rats. Because, like, what are we talking about here? We're changing what these words mean and shit. You know? Baby Chapito's. Look at Gigi sweating nuts again. Gigi. Gigi, you're going to make me call you a PDF sympathizer. If you're being funny, I'm telling you. That's what I see when I see Free El Chapo. Free an abuser. And Mayo never did one day in jail in his whole life. He the smartest kingpin of all time. Until when? Freddie Lopez? Until when? Huh? Until his godson snatched his ass up. Nobody's untouchable. That's how the world works. Every dog has his day. You've heard them all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was the smartest kingpin of all time. Now he's an old man in a cell. He got popped. Somebody made the decision in their head. This could be done. He's not untouchable. We gonna snatch him up. Hit the like button, y'all. So I've been meaning to ask, are there more than one Peter? Yes, there's Pete Never, and then there's Peter with the J, what I call Piotr. Salutes. I was thinking that it was somebody else. Diamond District, you was thinking what was somebody else? Mayo? Nah, I mean, they again, to me, it made perfect sense when Jay said, they got his DNA. I just think we think he's too untouchable. What a legend, huh? That's powerful. The power of suggestion on people is more powerful than anything else. Because there's people that right now, they're still, he turned himself in to make a deal. There's no way they caught him. There's no way they tricked him. There's no way they put him anywhere he didn't want to be. I don't believe that. Chapo had 28 Chapito's. That's what Ovidio's sister said. 28 kids? I wonder what the age discrepancy is between most of them and their mother. Ooh. Shout out D-Boy MCW. Sorry I'm late, I just woke up. This weed far too strong. Salutes from Scotland. Salutes to Scotland. I appreciate you, sir. Smoke them if you got them, y'all. Crack them if you got them. If you sober, here's a hug for you. Salutes. We're going to keep it moving. All right? Bet. Made it to the bottom. Hit the like button. Oscar Hernandez says snitching doesn't have the same weight as it does in the USA. Chapito's will keep snitching and be sent to somebody. I made it a norm. And again, you know, is it because the twins were from this side that you know, they get the diss records? I ain't heard of Vicente Zambada diss record. I ain't hear nobody saying a corrido, oh man, the hat son, Matamigo's son is a rat. I ain't heard that song. It's like they're okay with it, just like they're okay with the PDF file shit, just like they're okay with the human trafficking, just like they're okay with kidnapping women, just like they have to, how they push women like Miriam Rodriguez to go out there and hunt their ass down. You know what I'm saying? All of that, that ain't the hustle. That ain't for the people. That's for evil old men, and they got you convinced to love them. Welcome. And Jesus says some people ain't from the streets, so they think everything is like a Hollywood movie. Luis Herrera says, salute from Phoenix. Been following your content for a while. Salute to you, Luis Herrera. You missed it, bro. I felt like you would have clapped someone earlier. Bow. The feds kidnapped him. Of course they did. Of course they did. Salutes. Let's get it.
This isn't a scene from a crime thriller, it's the real-life story of how Ismael Zambada Garcia, a major kingpin, found himself betrayed in an extraordinary way. Zambada Garcia must have felt like being stabbed in the back, since the snitch was Joaquin Guzman Lopez, the son of his former partner and co-founder of the Sinaloa cartel, Joaquin Guzman Loera, aka El Chapo. Guzman Lopez convinced Zambada Garcia
now you see that footage that they got a Chapo back there when they got the footage of him crying and all that shit? That's the footage I want to see on Mayo.
To a Beechcraft King Air turboprop under the pretense of checking out some real estate in northern Mexico. Little did the older man know, the plane was actually headed for a small municipal airport outside El Paso, Texas, where U.S. agents were eagerly waiting. The U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation and Homeland Security Investigations were the key players in this high-stakes operation. As the private plane carrying Ismael Zambada Garcia neared its landing at a small airport outside El Paso, Texas, agents from these agencies' local offices scrambled to get into position, timing their arrival to coincide with the plane touching down. The capture was the result of years of strategic communication and planning between Guzman Lopez and a select team of U.S. law enforcement officers from the FBI and Homeland Security. These efforts intensified following the conviction of El Chapo, who was found guilty on drug conspiracy charges 5 years prior. After all, there was pressure on Guzman Lopez since his brother, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, was already arrested in January 2023 in the northern Mexico state of Sinaloa. If you don't know, Ovidio was indicted alongside 24 others in an extensive operation aimed at dismantling a global drug trafficking ring orchestrated by Mexico's Sinaloa cartel. The charges detailed how the cartel imported precursor chemicals from China to manufacture fentanyl, significantly contributing to the opioid crisis in the U.S. authorities.
Salutes. All right, we're going to finish that up real quick. Hold on. Let me do this. I didn't want to change this until we was official. But we take all our small victories around here. Salutes. El Paso equals the step. Wonder what happened to the pilot. Shout out Online Tough Guy. Wonder who that is. That pilot is a big key right there, because nobody wants to claim that pilot. Everybody's like, it was them. It was them. It was their pilot. I don't know. The pilot is, to me, the biggest mystery, but probably not a big deal. It's just something that's been omitted. Give me 1 second. There we go. Where the hell is it? D-Boy says, Shy, have you heard of Morris O'Shea Salazar? He's Irish and Mexican. He's a cousin with the Chapito'S. No, I have not. Something to look into. Shout out to the 78 people in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out Pure Arte. He's back. The pilot probably the agent. Somebody's agent. We're going to see. Right? Quickly, I wanted to... maybe this ain't even it. All right, we're going to leave it alone. I wanted to change this sub box up here, but I don't even think something's going on over here. But we got 8,002 subscribers, so salutes to you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for helping get us this far. Shout out to the Flores twins for their contribution. Shout out to the usual suspects for their contribution. We on our way to 10,000. We've been moving and shaking around here, getting it popping, and I salute to y'all, and I appreciate y'all. We did that. All right, let's get to this 10,000. Let's keep it moving the way we moving now. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. I appreciate all the usual suspects, all my moderators, all my members, all my donators, everybody that hits the like button. Salutes to the ghost watchers, the ones that hate me, the ones that ain't me. Salutes to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? For being here. The ones that are quietly watching with hate in your heart, salutes to you too. Keep watching. Hit the thumbs down if you have to. All right? Salutes. Go through my chat real quick. I wanted to change this thing, but something looks different over here, and I'm not in the mind state to mess with it. Let's see something. Let's see. Wouldn't he have to be arrested too as soon as they touch down? You would think so. But there was no mention of it, no vision of it, no nothing. Freddie said Southside Phoenix. Let me go back to what he said earlier, too. He said, I give you that, bro. I'm saying he's 80 plus years old. He ain't got that much. Salutes. But, yeah, I agree. He's 80 years old. Ain't got much time to live. But he got caught. He got caught. Slipping. Hey, old age will do it. What's the Discord? I'll send you all the details. Let me give you the Discord link right now. Hit that like button, y'all. Salutes. I appreciate y'all for being here for our 8,000 sub show. Salutes to the 8,000th sub. Where's the Discord? Where's the Discord? Where's the Discord? Right here. There you go. We ain't in a rush today. We chilling. Fernando said, Shy, my wife thought I was donating to pornos on, I don't even know if I can say that word. Shy, my wife thought I was donating to Ornos or OnlyFans. She's like, what are these super chats that come up in the Apple account? Boy, she was on your ass, boy. All right? I'm his alibi there. Thank you. Thank you for lending him to us. We send them back to you. No worries. I appreciate you. I appreciate your household. Salutes to your family. Manalia said they officially said he wasn't an agent and he wasn't America. Nobody want to claim him. Manalia, nobody want no part of the pilot. The pilot is like, back up. They don't want the pilot. That pilot disappeared quicker than Joe Biden after Kalama. After, shout out Kalama, the homie, egregiousness. After Kamala announcing her presidential run. Salute Chuck Chigon, salute Heck. We partying, AK on the road to the dime piece. We're going to get there sooner than later. All right? Like it like it's your last pound number. If they happen to give Mayo the unaliving penalty, he won't live long enough for it. Oh, I don't think so either. I don't think he'll survive that, bro. No way. No way, buddy. No way. No way. That's the dude that's out in the UK, D-Boy? I don't know. I don't believe so. I'm not sure. Did he say Scotland? No, somebody else said Scotland. Did he say Scotland? I don't know, bro. It's too much. Too much. All right, Brooklyn, presente. Salutes to you, Angel Cruz. I appreciate you. Hands up. Heck said, make sure you wipe your feet and hit the like button. Dope Shy, you got a growing AZ fam supporting. Salutes. Rodolfo Avalos, 78 people and only 10 likes. No, we got more than that, but we need more. We got 81 concurrent viewers, 48 likes. Hit the like button. We just getting started. We celebrating. Salutes to all the new subs. Marlene Mesa, salutes to you. I appreciate you. We're going to just say you to 8,000 sub. Marlene, salutes. All right. The pilot is swimming with the fishes. Quite possible. Quite possible. All right. Rocco, we want him alive. Alive. D-Boy said, Velez, yes, mate. Stayed in Ireland and Mexico. My cousin grew up with him. They were always getting arrested for stealing cars and joyriding. Salutes. Pete ain't never lied. Salute to the trolls. Salute to the trolls. All right? When you come over here, you talk crazy. We send you straight to the...
Put him in a fucking bed, you might...
We send you to the bathroom, and then we just be like...
Adios, pendejo.
And that's it. We move on. Online Tough Guy said Pilot was either a boy in blue or he was wearing cement shoes. Wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. Want him alive, Rocco. Se durmió el gallo, pues. Shout out Perfecto J777. I appreciate you. Thanks, Shy. I know a lot about him. Salutes. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. Anybody, salutes Albert Flores for pushing.
Marlene Mesa just subscribed on YouTube.
Salutes to Marlene Mesa. Shout out to Albert Flores. He's always helping push the content forward. This is True Beats. Shout out. Good evening, Shy. Salutes to you, sir. Shout out Scotland. Les. The pilot's probably already in WICSEC. What's crazy is we hear nothing about it. Nothing. Nothing. We heard about that dude Larry, but then we find out that it was, they had seen some other manifest from somebody else. The whole thing with the pilot isn't rocket science. Dang, just call us stupid, why don't you, Fernando? They could have put him to it, forced him. If he had anything to do with it, they would get dude whacked for putting his name out. Yeah, I'm saying, though, to walk away from what he walked away from on this side of the border without a peep of his name, face, identity, it just seems strange to me. The pilot's back at Spirit Airlines doing his shifts. He's related. Now, yeah, right? If they just rented a plane with a pilot. Some dude shows up for work. He got his sandwich, his avocado toast in his bag and shit. You know what I mean? His Diet Coke. He's ready to take a flight, and then he sees them throw some hog-tied old man up in there and shit. You know what I mean? Crazy. Make the math make sense. Hit the like button and subscribe. It's free. Salutes to y'all. So, boom, we got our 8,000. I'm not even going to worry about changing this up here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn it off. The sub goal. Turn off the sub goal because we didn't hit our 8,000. We straight. We straight. We good. Shout out Young Jizzle with the $5 super chat. Everybody in the chat, if you could hit that like button for me, I appreciate it. Hit the like button on his super chat. I think that's a dope way to say thank you to the people that are able to support the channel on that level. So, salutes. able and willing. Salutes. It's not a prerequisite. I'm more than happy with the like button, but I appreciate everybody, my members, my donators, my usual suspects, my moderators, my wrenches, everybody. Salutes. They on live till we hit 10,000 subscribers. Make love to the like button. Shout out Eduardo Flores for his subscription. He's another one on the way to 10,000. But don't listen to Freddie Lopez. He's wilding. That's what I think. He was rented for the day, right? He just rented for the day, told what to do, gave his testimony, and just went right home to mind his business. Shout out Young Jizzle for the $5 super chat. Put that up here. Let's see if I missed anything. TSA did a check in Mayo's luggage. No, he was Joaquin's luggage and shit. Ops on live to 10K. Uberjet, Pilot, Shy. You watched the show Succession? I do not. I've heard a lot about it though. Adrian Bugarin says suspects. What's funny about it, Adrian? Adrian, you coming in hot? Because we got a place for you.
Eduardo Flores just subscribed on YouTube.
Shout out Eduardo. Queen for the day was his deal, probably. Oh, for the pilot? I mean, they're all gonna have their queen for the day moment as soon as they lock it all down and get they talking done. You know, Mexico is bent over this. Everywhere is bent. All right, let's get it. Salutes to the 8,000. I appreciate it.
Had been seeking a video since 2019, and his capture came in January 2023 during a meticulously planned overnight raid in a small town near Culiacan, the capital of the Mexican state of Sinaloa. This arrest was part of an operation that had been underway for over 6 months. It is worth mentioning that Ovidio was briefly detained at a residence in Culiacan in 2019. His detention sparked a severe response as armed cartel gunmen swarmed the city, leading to intense shootouts with the Mexican armed forces. The violent clashes prompted Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador to order his release to prevent further loss of life. After his arrest in 2023, the government of Mexico extradited Ovidio to the United States to face drug trafficking charges last year, and he is currently awaiting trial. Experts believe that Guzman Lopez knew that his fate would be similar to his brother, and that's why he wanted to surrender on his own terms. But you'd be surprised to know that the capture of Zambadia Garcia was not something the US authorities were expecting. You see, the operation that led to Zambada's arrest was the result of prolonged negotiations over a possible surrender involving US authorities and Guzman Lopez. For a long time, many American officials were skeptical about the likelihood of Guzman Lopez turning himself in. Therefore, it came as a surprise to them when he sent a last-minute message indicating not only his arrival, but also that he was bringing Zambada with him. This
Oye, ya llegué. Aquí estoy. Yeah. Traigo mi tío también. Aquí está mi tío. Wow, boy. And think about it. Think about the first time that they caught a video. Tell me if I'm wrong. This is my understanding of it. This is what I heard from multiple people, including, I believe, Ed Calderon said it, but a lot of y'all be like, fuck that dude, he talking shit. They popped him on accident. They went to pop somebody and found him there, and then basically kind of didn't know what to do with him. Imagine being that group of knuckleheads, right? Right? But you guys sit here and you tell me about these elite things that Mayo has done and these elite things that these guys do for security. Dude got accidentally popped off. He got accidentally popped off in somebody's crib that they was coming to get, and it turned into a Culiacanazo. So tell me if I'm wrong. Salute. Pilot, CIA, a move by the CIA is possible because I mean everybody's just nobody claiming the pilot. They just like we ain't got nothing to say about it. We don't know nothing about the pilot. So yeah, possible. Moved by the Democrats to up their statute in the presidents. All of them politicians they're playing this game online right now. This is law enforcement. This is cartels. I'm sure there's a political part of it, but. I don't know if it's a tactic like that. Much love to the Twins, Pete and Jay Flores. Salutes to them for their contribution to get us to our 8,000. We appreciate them. We appreciate their story. We appreciate Val, who kicked it all off. Salutes to Viv. Maybe Viv come on one day. Hopefully, we shall see. All right. Salutes to them. Hope everyone's in good health. Velez said the pilot was Denzel Washington from Flight. Shout out God's Beauty on the check-in. Appreciate you. Gordo Gordito said, new Mexican president said no war against the cartels. Well, from my understanding, they grabbed one of Mencho's big boys this week too. And also, I've been getting videos of Mayo's guys putting their guns down and turning themselves in. So we'll see what's happening. D-Boy said, yeah, he's being hunted. Some of his family were caught in Chile, setting up deals with the Sinaloa cartel. Right, y'all had that conversation. Much love to Chirac. Salutes to you. Puro Arte is wildin'. Message deleted. Young Jizzle, what you clapping for? No unsolicited claps. Was it an accident? Was it on purpose? Was there a reason you sent Puro Arte to the...
Put him in a fucking bench, man.
How long did you put him there for? I snitched on the Flores twins. I will snitch on Shot Hill too. Listen, Puro Arte's a nut. You gotta let him just talk his shit. He not trolling. He talking to himself. Salutes to him though. But if you can unclap him, please do so. Jizzle, let me know what's happening.
This is something that one U.S.
Fernando said, and shout out to Fernando and Heck. Fernando for the Venmo. I appreciate you, sir. And salutes to Heck Perez for the Cash App. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Nah, young Jizzle, you jumped the gun, bro. Bring him back. Bring him back. See, you created a vendetta with the man now. It was an accident. We're going to call it an accident. We got to set the rules, all right? We can't just be shooting everybody. Chucky said, we take no prisoners, boy. It's like, yeah, what's that movie where they told, Minority Report, where they figured out the crime before it was committed? You got to relax. So please, bring them back, young Jizzle.
U.S. official called cherry on top. This unexpected move by Guzman Lopez drastically shifted the dynamics of the operation, catching U.S. officials off guard, but ultimately leading to a significant breakthrough in their long-standing pursuit. Now, what I've told you above is the official version given by the U.S. authorities.
Yeah,
however,
bullshit.
this contradicts what Guzman Lopez said in the U.S. court. Guzman Lopez recently showed up in a federal court in Chicago, where he denied any wrongdoing related to drug trafficking, money laundering, and gun charges. However, the real twist came from his lawyer, Jeffrey Lichtman, who made it clear to reporters there is no agreement between Joaquin Guzman and the government, period. This statement from Lichtman has kicked off a bunch of new questions about why Guzman Lopez came to the United States. If he wasn't cutting a deal with the authorities, then why did he come to the United States? Everyone's wondering if he really came to the country on his own will, like the Mexican government claimed based on what the US officials told them. Also, did he bring Zambada along as a sort of bonus for the US authorities, or maybe he wanted to get a lesser sentence in return? Or, in a more dramatic scenario, did Guzman Lopez and his crew pull off a major betrayal by setting up Zambada and forcing him onto the plane as a revenge plan? There are so many unanswered questions. For now, Guzman Lopez's family lawyer has said that all of it was a voluntary surrender after extended negotiations. But you know what I think? The kidnapping of Zambada does make sense as an act of revenge.
If your YouTube channel is getting millions of views and your channel's got one of these, then go ahead and stop watching right now.
Hear me out. Vicente Zambada Niebla. Kidnapping of Zambada does make sense as an act of revenge. Hear me out. Vicente Zambada Niebla, the son of Zambada, was involved in trafficking over $1 billion worth of cocaine and heroin. Back in 2013, he entered into a plea deal, which was later revealed by a U.S. district court in 2014. In his plea, Vicente admitted to helping orchestrate the shipment of massive amounts of cocaine and heroin together with El Chapo. He also agreed to give up assets worth $1.37 billion to the U.S. government. The deal resulted in him being fined $4 million and sentenced to 15 years in prison, positioning him as a crucial witness against El Chapo. On November 8, 2018, Vicente formally pleaded guilty in the United States District Court for the District of Illinois for his role in a vast operation to smuggle thousands of kilos of cocaine into the United States. He, along with others, used private planes, submarines, and speedboats to move the drugs from Colombia through Mexico and then into the US. For his cooperation, the government recommended lighter sentencing guidelines and took measures to ensure the safety of his family. This included allowing Vicente and his family to permanently reside in the United States. Given that Vicente's cooperation helped pin down El Chapo, it seems like Guzman Lopez's involvement in capturing Vicente's father could be seen as a move for revenge. Moreover, Derek Maltz, who previously led the DEA's Special Operations Division, raised the possibility that the Guzman brothers might have cooperated with US law enforcement to facilitate Zambada's capture. He highlighted the unpredictable dynamics of the drug trade, where alliances are frequently fluid and betrayals are not uncommon, suggesting that such a collaboration could align with the often treacherous nature of narcotics operations. The circumstances surrounding Zambada's arrest have prompted inquiries regarding what seemed to be a significant drop in his usual security precautions. It is notably strange for a figure as high profile and typically cautious as Zambada to travel without his usual security detail. Maltz proposed that this might indicate a sophisticated law enforcement tactic designed to exploit a rare vulnerability in Zambada's defenses. This strategic move by law enforcement could have been pivotal in apprehending him, exploiting a moment when he was unexpectedly isolated. It seems like Maltz's speculations are true, since Zambada released a statement through his lawyer claiming he was ambushed. His lawyer described an incident near the Sinaloa state capital of Culiacan, where Guzman Lopez and 6 men dressed in military uniforms allegedly forcibly kidnapped Zambada and transported him to the United States against his will. Zambada felt it was crucial to clear the air about his arrest, especially against the backdrop of what he called false stories about his abduction. He recalled being invited by Guzman Lopez to a ranch just outside Culiacan on July 25th. After arriving there, he greeted a few people and then saw Guzman Lopez, someone he's known since his childhood. Trusting the situation, he followed Guzman Lopez into another room, which was dark. Just as he entered, he found himself surrounded and was swiftly ambushed. Zambada detailed how the group attacked him, knocked him down, and threw a dark-colored hood over his head. They tied him up, handcuffed him, and then pushed him into the bed of a pickup truck. The ordeal resulted in significant injuries to his back, knee, and wrists. He was then taken to a nearby airstrip where he was forced onto a private plane. On the plane, Guzman Lopez took off his hood and tied him to the seat with zip ties. The flight, with just Guzman Lopez, the pilot, and Zambada aboard, went straight to El Paso. There, right on the tarmac, U.S. federal agents were waiting and took him into custody. Ken Salazar, the United States ambassador to Mexico, confirmed that the cartel leader was brought into the country involuntarily. Salazar described it as a maneuver among rival cartels, with one betraying another to gain an advantage. He also emphasized that no American resources were used to facilitate Zambada's transportation to the States. Furthermore, the American embassy clarified that U.S. authorities had not been informed of any flight plan, and the pilot involved was neither an American citizen nor an employee of the United States government. When Zambada appeared in a Texas court, he was in a wheelchair, indicating the seriousness of his injuries from the ordeal. He maintained his innocence, pleading not guilty to several severe charges, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and conspiracy to commit murder. But now that El Chapo's son and Zambada have been arrested, it could turn some of Mexico's states into a war zone. Why? The power vacuum. The fallout after the betrayal. Before I discuss the implications of the betrayal faced by Zambada at the hands of El Chapo's son, it is important to look at the context behind it. The Sinaloa Cartel, a giant in the world of drug trafficking, has been rocked by internal conflicts way before this betrayal, largely due to a power struggle between factions loyal to Zambada and those backing the sons of El Chapo, also known as Los Chapito'S, or the Little Chapos. This fight for power has reshaped the cartel, leading to violent clashes, shifting alliances, and changes in how they operate. Back when it started in the late 1980s, the Sinaloa Cartel was marked by sophisticated operations and powerful leadership, notably shared between El Chapo and Zambada. El Chapo was the more public figure, while Zambada, a veteran of the drug trade since the 1970s, preferred a low-profile approach, focusing on the cartel's day-to-day activities. The two leaders complemented each other well, but this changed when El Chapo was captured and extradited to the US in 2017, leaving a leadership gap. With their father behind bars, El Chapo's sons, Ivan Archivaldo Guzman Salazar, Jesus Alfredo, Ovidio, and Joaquin, stepped up, quickly gaining support within the cartel by drawing on their father's legacy. But their ascent was not smooth. Zambada, with his methodical and strategic style, found himself at odds with the aggressive and impulsive approach of Los Chapito's. This generational clash led to outright conflict, with each side vying for control over lucrative...
I can see it. It's the old against the new, man. It's a tale as old as time. It's that dude on the block that ain't got it no more. And they say, you know what? I think he reached a weak point where we could get him this time. You know? It's Kennard taking out Omar in The Wire. You know? People done picked a side and don't want to lose. Freddie Lopez said, I heard Mayo been working out a deal with the U.S. government for 3 months before he was arrested. We heard a lot of things. I heard he unalived his own security just because it was part of his plan to keep this all hush-hush. Like, come on, man. The old man got caught slipping. He got snatched up. You know? That's it. That's what happened. As far as I'm concerned. Not that it matters. Fuck your mind. Shout out Master Khalik. What up, Shad? Did you see that maniac cop on a bus at that Chinese girl? No. All right? That's something to see. So, are you in the Discord? I don't think you're in the Discord. Shout out Puro Arte. You're welcome to come back, bro. That was an accident. I got a trigger happy wrench in the chat. So Puro Arte, feel free to come back whenever you're ready, sir. It was a strategy to take over power. I think they couldn't do what they wanted with him in the way. They had different philosophies. If it was that, you know. But they have different philosophies. One way or the other, they sacrificed him. But it's been a back and forth game like that for years. These right on that one and that. Everybody, it's all bullshit. CDS are all a bunch of snitches. Mexico effed up the game with the Fetty. It's crazy how these guys betrayed each other when a time ago they were fighting to the end against others. Yeah, back to back with each other. But that's what it is. It's the same as the saying of you die young or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. It was their time. It was like there was nobody left to fight. Who's in my way? This old man. Right? My brother's locked up. Cool. I wanna be able to go get me a short sentence so I can be done with this in my 40s and 50s and live a good life in America. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna snatch up my godfather. I'm gonna take him with me, and that's it. You almost saved them when they got kidnapped. Yeah. No, I believe the old man looked out for them plenty. You know? Then they look at his brother in court. Mayo's son in court, Vicente. It's a whole bowl of shit. You know? I think Pete said it in one of our first interviews. It's like it's a whole pile of shit, and then you put some more shit on top. That's all it is.
Territories and trafficking routes. The situation came to a head in October 2019 during the infamous Culiacanazo, where a botched operation to capture Ovidio Guzman Lopez turned into an intense firefight, forcing the Mexican government to release him to prevent further chaos. This incident...
Bro, they released him. Where you see that at? Where they do that at? They released him, dog. They rained so much hell down on that place that they released him. CDS equals Sapo. Shout out Redemption. That's where he messed up. Pete. Where you're responding to Pete next. Mayo saved them when they got kidnapped. He said that's where he messed up. Facts. This channel's badass. I like that you read all the chats. That's why I support this channel and hit like on every video. Salutes to you, Freddie Lopez. But let me make something clear to all of the newcomers. We appreciate you. I am not obligated at no point to read every comment in the chat. I am not obligated. I do this because we are a small enough community now that I'm able to do it. In the future, and the only things I am obligated to do is read off the donos and stuff like that to the donators. That I am. But I go the extra mile. So salute to y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you, Freddie. Yep, Peter, they did him dirty. So now there's only 2 of them left on the street. Right? There's 2 of them left on the street.
Underscored the immense power Los Chapito'S held and highlighted the deep fractures within the cartel. Despite Zambada's efforts to keep the peace and maintain stability, the ambition of Los Chapito'S to expand their territory often clashed with the interests of Zambada's loyalists, resulting in violent confrontations as each faction tried to cement their power. This ongoing power struggle within the Sinaloa cartel has not only fueled internal battles, but has also impacted the broader landscape of drug trafficking across Mexico. Now, the arrest of Zambada is likely to ignite violent conflicts within the cartel as different groups scramble to assume leadership. Experts anticipate potential bloodshed following Zambada's capture as factions fight for power. Unfortunately, these concerns are genuine. In 2019 alone, The year after El Chapo's extradition, Mexico recorded over 34,500 homicides, making it one of the deadliest years on record. The capture of Zambada is expected to ignite similar conflicts, as factions within the Sinaloa cartel and rival organizations will fight to assume leadership and control over lucrative drug trafficking routes. This will increase the total of deaths as a result of the Mexican drug war. By the way, the ongoing drug war in Mexico...
What if what happens is this, which has happened over and over again in bits. There's always been the people that ran the regional location that they were in. You know what I'm saying? Just like Chicago, right? Chicago, you had these giant street gangs, right? But then, when the bosses got taken, and the leadership got taken and put in prison, it wasn't one big solid thing anymore. Now it's, we'll eat each other alive. Now we just our block. And we just this block and that block. Y'all over there, and everything broke off. And it was chaos. No, there ain't been leadership in years. Real leadership. And maybe Mexico gonna end up like that because the old Dons, I mean, who's left out there? Who's left out there? And Nini really gonna get his. Oh, Nini, all that crying, and he did say, "I'm a Chapito for life." Well, word on the street is he gonna talk with them.
Mexico has been one of the most violent conflicts in recent history, with a staggering number of casualties. Since the Mexican government declared its war on drug cartels in 2006, the country has experienced an unrelenting wave of violence. Official statistics estimate that the death toll of the Mexican drug war was at least 60,000. However, estimates put the death toll above 120,000 by 2013. In total, there have been 350,000, 400,000 deaths from organized crime homicides from 2006 to 2022. That said, some experts believe that the arrest of Zambada and Guzman Lopez by US authorities, given the way it was conducted, may have been a strategic misstep. Like other high-profile arrests in Mexico, apprehending key figures like Zambada and Guzman Lopez likely won't significantly impact the flow of fentanyl or other drugs into the United States. Historical arrests, such as the arrest of El Chapo, have shown that capturing or even incarcerating top cartel leaders doesn't dismantle the drug trafficking networks. Instead, these networks often quickly reorganize and continue operations. For example, despite El Chapo's highly publicized capture and extradition, the Sinaloa cartel remains a dominant force in the narcotics trade. Moreover, such arrests can inadvertently increase violence. In the power vacuums created by the removal of these cartel heads, rival factions within and outside of the cartels often engage in bloody battles to seize control. This not only fuels criminal violence, but can also lead to more fragmented and unpredictable criminal landscapes, which are potentially more dangerous to both Mexican citizens and US interests. This scenario suggests that the aftermath of arresting figures like Zambada and Guzman Lopez could leave behind a volatile criminal market that is even
Yo, y'all talking y'all shit in the chat.
more threatening to the United States.
Y'all talking that shit in the chat. Salutes. It's a real conversation going on here. All right? And Nina gonna get his. You think it's gonna be like Colombia? Explain that, Velez, because maybe I'm not seeing what happened in Colombia. I'll say this. It was Escobar and his movement. It was the other guys. I forget what they was called. What was it? The Ochoas in them on that side? No. It was the Cali cartel, right? Boom. And then everybody went to shit. What happened? Did it break into pieces? You know? Who do you think's the number one cartel in Mexico right now? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Yeah. So who's left? Two Chapito'S, two Chapito'S, and two Zambadas. Man, in Mexico's one Zambada, no? Maito Flaco is the last one left over there. Again, legacies of a family with deep-seated bloody roots, okay? Fernando said, people forget that most people think Mayo threw Chapo under the bus. Also, Vicentillo, knowing or unknowingly, gave the green flag on those hitters who unalive Edgar Guzman, all right? Chapo lost a kid on some friendly fire, accidental shit amongst family. which is why Jay said it's impossible they was just hanging out. Now, if Mayo's gonna go to a meeting with a politician and a Chapito got to be there, I'm sure they chose it. It's gonna be Joaquin, the one that he trusts the most, or whatever it was. You know, one way or another, they came to the conclusion in their head they was gonna pull the move, and they pulled it. The Chapitos had it coming for Mayo for a while. I believe that. It's time for the next generation to take the ranks. Should have retired on top. It's time for the next generation. I think that old man knows the truth. That the next generation is more blood than he spilled. That's what I think. Arch enemies crossing over like bow ties to make that paper. Facts. But let's say, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, well, that's what I think is going to happen. Especially if I'm starting to see Mencho's guys, you know, getting popped off of shit. We're going to see how this plays out. But think about it. Even Mencho's young compared to these guys that have been running it for all these years. Just seems like a lot of loss of power for major cartels. I agree. Ivan too cocky to turn himself in. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Chapo got 18 kids. We heard more earlier. Shout out Casico. Salutes. They captured a clone. DNA in Mexico. Nah, they got him. They got him.
Case in point is the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, a fierce rival of the Sinaloa Cartel. Now, it is feared that the CJNG will be happy to take over the reins as the leading drug cartel in Mexico and fight.
Boy, they're happy. They're like, we ready. We disposable. You see these guys here? People be like, yeah, look at that. Fuerza. Them guys are paper plates, bro. They're making pennies. They're going to put their life down for it. And then there's going to be more to take their place, and eventually their children will be there. That's the sad commentary.
Ruthlessly to control the flow of fentanyl and methamphetamine to the United States. It could be the perfect opportunity for the CJNG. It's because CJNG has been fighting a fierce battle to take down the Sinaloa cartel for well over 2 decades. This fight, especially intense in Tijuana, a key gateway for smuggling drugs into California, has made it one of the deadliest spots globally. The conflict stretches from the oil-rich areas of Guanajuato all the way to the remote state of Chiapas, and it's a major reason behind the violence in Mexico. The CJNG, known for being the most brutal of Mexico's criminal groups, will likely see the recent arrests of Zambada and Guzman Lopez as a perfect chance to win this conflict. And they can most likely do so since they use tactics similar to an invading army, including drone attacks, public brutalities, and big military-style shows of force to crush any resistance. Trust me when I tell you that it'll be a mistake to think of this just as a Mexican problem. The arrest of Zambada has huge implications for the US as well. Both the Sinaloa cartel and the CJNG heavily influence the fentanyl and meth markets in the States, where hundreds of thousands of Americans have died from these drugs. This isn't just a shift in cartel leadership, it affects entire communities across the United States and how the drugs are further distributed there. It could mean more turf wars within the United States. Moreover, the CJNG might see a chance to expand its control from regions like Baja California and Ciudad Juarez, stretching all the way to Chiapas and even into Sinaloa's home territory. If the CJNG manages to extend its reach, it could spell trouble not just for Mexico, but for the United States as well, leading to increased violence and continued drug trafficking issues across both nations. Currently, the Mexican
Yo, y'all said in the chat, y'all having a conversation. I'm digging it. Hold on a second. Y'all said in the chat, Jalisco never won a war against Sinaloa. But let me ask you, Casico, because you seem to be in the know. Yeah, they've probably never won yet. Don't you think that this creates a problem when you got Mayo's people and Chapito's people going at each other? That weakens the state as a whole and offers them an opportunity to capitalize with all their paper plates and go to war. Shout out, it's going to be a war in Mexico in 2025. I hope not. It would be smart on their... shout out Pete Never. He said, I think Mexico asked for Mayo back. That's a possibility. But my question is, do we think that the U.S. is going for that shit? I don't know if the U.S. gonna be like, nah, man, I don't know what happened. I don't know about no kidnapping, man. This dude popped up, and he had some, leverage. How he got there, we don't know nothing about it. Salutes. Rich said Colombia won when they stepped back and let Mexico get their hands dirty. They learned from Miami. Miguel Lopez, salutes to you, sir. God blessings, and salute to everyone from your boy, Sir Crazy. Salutes to you, Crazy. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Freddy Lopez said, yeah, I knew CJNG is the next powerful cartel. Sabino Anguino said, bro, about to turn a 22-minute video into 3 hours. We could turn it into 24 hours for you personally. You get nothing else to say in here, Sabino. All right? There's like 1 billion YouTube channels you could ride out. We don't need you here. We straight. Nobody else is bitching. You bitching. But, you can ride out. Everybody else, if you have yet to hit the like button, please do. If you have yet to subscribe, please do. Hit the notification bell to stay abreast of what we're talking about. And if you're like Sabino, don't bother. We straight. We don't need you. Zorada said I asked Jay last time who he thought would be up next. His next in command. His answer was Mencho. The Chapitos were never mentioned. Oh, Músico, Charito Lomas, Músico. Mencho. Chapitos were never mentioned. Probably know something we don't, right? Salutes. Let's get it.
Stationed 200 Special Forces members in Culiacan, the capital of Sinaloa State, due to concerns about a significant potential escalation of violence throughout Mexico. What will happen to El Chapo's son? Joaquin Guzman Lopez has taken a huge risk on his life by helping U.S. authorities capture Zambada. Mexico's Secretary of Security, Rosa Itela Rodriguez, informed reporters that Guzman Lopez had arranged a surrender with his brother Ovidio, who was extradited to the States in 2023 and currently awaits trial on drug and money laundering charges. She explained that there was a deal involving those in custody and those still at large, facilitating their decision to surrender voluntarily to the United States. Experts are now speculating on the possible reasons behind Guzman Lopez's decision to surrender. One likely reason is that he was hoping for a reduced prison sentence and leniency for both himself and his brother, possibly as part of a deal with the United States government that also involved helping to capture Zambada. This theory makes sense since why Guzman Lopez would suddenly choose to surrender after evading U.S. authorities for so many years. While Guzman Lopez insists there was no deal with the U.S. authorities, there's a clear reason he might want to keep that under wraps. By snitching on others in the cartel world, he's put a massive target on his back. Cartels are known for their ruthless treatment of traitors, and they go to great lengths to hunt down
The ruthless treatment of traitors, unless they told them to go be traitors, or they threw them to the police and said, don't come get us, leave us alone. Reason why CJNG hasn't won the war because Chapo and Mayo were a team. Sabino, nah, Shail channel smooth, but he pausing when the shit gets good. It is what it is. It's called a reaction channel. My reaction. Salutes. He took that shit to heart. Don't trip, bro. I didn't take nothing to heart. You give energy, you get energy. I don't know what people don't understand about that. Your channel's fire, real talk. Salutes to you. I appreciate you. Jalisco will definitely try to take over what they can, I think. I don't doubt it. I mean, somebody's going to try to take over. Is there any thought that the other two Chapito'S, the other two Chapitos turn themselves in and just say, whatever? Who steps up then? Whose turn is it? Huh? Or the troops going to have to flip sides? Or everybody out of a job, they got to go put their costume away and their hammers away? Huh? Let's see. Salutes up Echelon on the check and congratulations on the 8K. It should be 800,000, but it will come. We shall see. Salutes to you, sir. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Again, we thank you and your brother and your family for y'all contribution to the channel. Getting us past 8K. Salutes. Appreciate you. I think the CJNG is more militarized and more tactical compared to other cartels. I feel like, yeah, right. It be feeling like they're more about war than hustling. I feel like it's less about the powder with them and more about the oppression, the protection money, the moving bodies around, trafficking, all of that shit. More than the hustle. Shout out Miguel Lopez. Hit the like button. Salutes to you. I appreciate you, sir. Casico said next year maybe Mencho captured. That's what it feels like to me, Casico. That's what it feels like to me. They said somebody in this camp got captured recently. And I just feel like, and I'm like, yo, who's behind this mash to get at everybody, or is everybody under the pressure? But where's the pressure coming from? You know what I mean? These guys having mental health problems at the top over here? Like, what's happening? What's happening? Because it does feel like that. And we're going to say, oh, he can never be captured. And then they're going to say, oh, he's been making deals for years. It's like, we got to make up our mind with this shit.
Down and eliminate any snitches. Additionally, Guzman Lopez's supporters back in Mexico are now facing intensive...
Hold on. We slowing it down. We ain't in a hurry today. We celebrating. Salutes. I ain't even cracked open a beer yet. Jonathan said, upper echelon, blessings and prayers to you and your family. Salutes. Salutes from Zoraida. Freddie Lopez says you can make this 22-minute You can make this 22-minute video for 10 hours. I'll still be here. I'm loyal to your channel. Salutes. I was just thinking of you guys. We need your guys' perspective. Velez said, yeah, kind of like Zeta's word shot. Yeah, more street shit than the hustle. Bro, don't thank me till we get to 1 million. Looking forward to it. Salutes. Thank you for your time as always, upper echelon. Bendiciones. They've been saying Mencho been there. When was the last time he made one of them videos and said, hey, it's me? Like he did against that reporter. Remember when he did that to the reporter? How long is that? How long has it been since when was the last? We got to do him like Bin Laden. When was the last time we saw him? Make sure y'all hit the like button. 83 concurrent viewers, 65 likes. I appreciate you all for being here, celebrating our 8K. All right? And we're going to keep it moving. We're going to hit that 1 million. Miguel Lopez said, upper echelon, that's been solid to you guys, being righteous and noble towards Shy. He deserves staying honest and humble. I've been lucky to have come up with him back when we were all Chicago rap. Salutes to you, Miguel Lopez. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, sir. Those are the votes that matter in a different way. So I appreciate you. Bendiciones and blessings to you and everyone in the chat and the usual suspects. Salute. Hit the like button, y'all.
Conflicts with Zambada's loyalists, who are likely seeking revenge. Guzman Lopez knows that he and his loyalists are under threat after the capture of Zambada. After all, the similar thing happened when Vicente Zambada Niebla...
Now look, this video right here can cause a problem. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to bring up Manalia because he did this the other day. And it was an honest thought. He said, man, he had on a boss shirt and then he had on a hoodie. And then I explained to him, hey, he's an old man, he get cold. They had to change his clothes. He hadn't been locked down anywhere yet. He was through offices, he was through the feds, he was through all this shit. But if you look at this picture, they've changed this picture to make the shirt look like it's purple, right? So this right here, Future, or right now, me saying it, there's going to be people all over the comments talking about, I told you that wasn't him. It's not the same guy. Look at his shirt. The shirt changed color. Nah, man, the picture changed color. I can do it. I do it all the time. Salutes. Shout out JFL. Josh Thorne said, Mencho will surrender and kidnap the president saying he's my boss. Man. Plastic surgery looked crazy. The shirt's fake. I saw that dust.
The capture of Zambada. After all, the similar thing happened when Vicente Zambada Niebla cooperated with U.S. authorities in the case of El Chapo. Several of his associates and informants were killed by the cartel after they were suspected of cooperating with law enforcement. Then there's the case of Santiago Mesa Lopez, known as El Pozolero, who worked for the Tijuana cartel and dissolved the bodies of over 300 victims in acid. Many of these victims were suspected informants or individuals believed to be cooperating with authorities. And in a recent incident...
Out of those 300 people, how many you think they got wrong? He said he dissolved the remains of 300 people because they were believed to be traitors or informants. How many of them you think they got wrong out of that 300?
Jose Rodrigo Arechiga Gamboa, also known as El Chino Antrax, was found murdered in Sinaloa in 2020. He was one of the leaders and the founder of Los Antrax, an armed enforcement group that protected Sinaloa cartel leader Zambada and his sons. He was arrested on December 30th, 2013 at Amsterdam Airport Schiphol in the Netherlands at the request of the United States. which contacted Interpol to arrest him for charges relating to drug trafficking. He was extradited in 2014. After being sentenced to house arrest, he was reported missing on May 9, 2020. He reappeared in Culiacan, Sinaloa on May 15, 2020, where he was found murdered along with his sister and brother-in-law. His death was believed to be a direct result of his cooperation. These are just some of the many instances in which snitches and their associates were killed by cartel gangs. So, it might not be wrong to say that Guzman Lopez is a snitch in the eyes of the rival cartels, even if he claims playing no part in the Zambarda's arrest. But wait, there's another threat that Guzman Lopez faces.
Wait, he claims no part? He can't claim no part. He wildin'. Claiming no part. Velez said 99% were the wrong victim. It's quite possible. Heck said all of them. All of them were wrong. He got enough power to have Mexico change documents on DNA. You wildin', boy. You looking for an answer. That's cool. Write the script. Freddie Lopez said at least 268. Wrong. That's a good number. Do you think Mencho's the highest cartel leader in all of Mexico? Where is he, you think? He's barely heard of, and they say he is unalived. My bad if first comment was sideways. I listened to all your videos. I appreciate you. Thank you. Who knows, man? He could be anywhere. He could be gone. I feel like he was never quiet when he was around. Why would he be quiet now? That's like people that say, oh, Tupac gone. Tupac gone. I agree with, I don't know who it was, Money B, Shock G. Somebody said, you think he could have stood quiet for so long? You know what I mean? So, he could be anywhere. Until that veil is dropped, I guess they're going to hold his power. Just with the idea that he is alive. You know what I mean? Salutes. Shout out Upper Echelon. Replying to Lucy. Oh, yeah, let me get to Lucy. Lucy said, Upper Echelon, tú y tu cuate are a big part of this. Thanks to Val for having that good eye. Saludos y bendiciones para ella y Viv. Salutes. And Upper Echelon said, Val has a good eye. That's for sure. Thank you. Much love. Salutes. He a billionaire. Yeah, he a billionaire. He in a little cell like this right now with his back up against a cold wall. Oh, man, I wanted to talk about that. Shout out to Casico for reminding me about that. I did want to talk about that. Diddy got sued by a guy that claims to be from the cartel. Woo, shit. Upper Echelon, I pray I don't have to bathroom break you today. Salutes, man. No bathroom breaks. We're trying to, keep it gully around here. Salutes, 89 concurrent viewers, 70 likes. I appreciate y'all for hanging out, man. Thank you to the 8,000 subs. Thank you to all of you usual suspects, Flores family, everybody, man. Salutes to y'all.
One could say that this threat could put U.S.-Mexico relationships in serious jeopardy. You see, the Attorney General's Office of Mexico.
And shout out to Red Pill Cop in the Philippines. Cheers from the Philippines. Salutes to you, bro. He's in the comment section. He ain't swiped over to get to the live chat. Yeah, we might look into that Diddy shit before we get out of here today, Casico. I wanted to talk about that.
FGR, has added the charge of treason to its investigation into Zambarda's arrest. This is considered a warlike crime and puts significant pressure on Guzman Lopez. Historically, the offense of treason is an ancient one, recognized by many legal systems worldwide, but it was recently modified in Mexico under circumstances similar to those surrounding Zambarda's capture. According to Mexican law, treason is defined primarily as any act against the independence, sovereignty, or integrity of the Mexican nation, aimed at subjecting it to a foreign person, group, or government. It also covers scenarios where a person is illegally deprived of his or her liberty in the national territory, to deliver him or her to the authorities of another country, or to transfer him or her out of Mexico for such purpose. This latter provision was a recent addition to the Mexican Federal Criminal Code in Article 123. This change was made after an incident in April 1990 when Dr. Humberto Alvarez Macain was kidnapped in Guadalajara and taken to El Paso, Texas, to face trial for his alleged role in the murder of U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency agent Enrique Kiki Camarena. The DEA claimed that Alvarez Macain had worked with the Guadalajara cartel to administer drugs that kept Camarena alive while he was being tortured. However, in 1992, he was acquitted and released when Judge Edward Rafidi ruled that there was insufficient evidence against him. Following this incident, the Mexican government revised its criminal code to include the crime of treason to address similar cases of cross-border abductions. Currently, the Mexican code lists at least 15 conditions under which a person can be charged with treason. With these charges potentially applying to Guzman Lopez, Mexican authorities might find themselves in direct conflict with US authorities in this high-profile treason case. In short, things are not looking good for Guzman Lopez. However, if he has indeed struck a deal with US authorities, it will be intriguing to see how that unfolds. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, check out the suggested content on your screen by clicking.
Clickety clack, salutes. That's fucking crazy. Young Jizzle done ran Puro Arte out of here and shit. A person I said, bruh, he's not unalived. His enemies would have told on him that he was unalived. Don't you see that they can't hold secrets? They can't hold shit. Puras pinches mamadas con el Diddy. Diddy couldn't even, we couldn't even just separate things and cover the cartel and cover Diddy on Diddy days. Somehow Diddy put those two things together. He wildin'. Billionaire eating soups now, right? Need 2 soups. They say 300, probably twice that, and maybe 2 was snitches, but just luck. But sounds like paranoid boss. It sounds like psychopath, sociopath. You know, we done lost ourselves in this game behavior. Manalia said, I think CJNG does their homework before moving into a new territory. Last time I was in Michoacan, a lot of local dealers got arrested. Then videos started circulating telling local dealers to leave or join CJNG. Jesus. They said Mencho was unalived in Lagos de Moreno, Jalisco, but I think he's still hiding out there somewhere. Join CJNG is for dummies, man. Yeah. You want to be a paper plate? Join the CJNG. When the bosses eat, the plate gets thrown away. El plot crece y crece. Yeah, man, the plot thickens around here. All right, so then this here is the... These fools ain't got... This Grillanados, man. They ain't got no damn translation. They ain't got no caption. But they talking about these fools are protected cooperators, El Nini included, El Nini, Ovidio, and Joaquin. Let's see what's up with this Diddy situation. Diddy got himself in a cartel mix. Hit the like button, y'all. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here and hanging out for this celebratory live stream. Let's say this week. Cartel member claims Diddy ruined his thriving rug business in bizarre lawsuit. Let's get it. Let's see if Law and Crime Network claps me. Sabino said, do you think Mexico cartels will ever die down just like the mob bosses did in America after the Ricos? Yeah, it can. It's possible it could turn into something else and there'll be small remnants of it. I was watching a video of Joey Diaz saying that, you know, I was walking through New York and I saw this construction happening and I thought to myself, how many of these guys are just still guys left over from the mob days? So there'll be some leftovers, but I don't see it happening no time soon. I don't know though. Somebody said in here, SEAL Team 6 just cleaning up shop in there. I don't know, but something's happening. Shout out Oso on the check-in. Salute Shah Il. Salute chat. Congratulations on the 8K subs. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you for checking in. Albert Flores says the political mess too right now. Hypothetically, any protected witness can throw around accusations to everyone else in the favor of the country protecting them. I was kidnapped. Send me back. I'm not vouching for them. I'm just telling you guys what I saw. Oh, no. When he read that, it looked like that was the only thing you said. It didn't look like it was the end of your paragraph. So, we get it. Salutes. The mob bosses used to run ish in America, and now it's died down, for sure. Jonathan said, I just seen a video where they knocked down a military plane with a launcher, and the government ain't do ish, in my Gucci voice. 74 likes, 78 watching. Who the 4 haters? Hit the like button. Now that number, that 74 goes up and down, so I can understand why it would not match sometimes. It's good. We close. Salutes. I'll keep reminding those who walk right back in the building. Miguel Lopez said, it's for real, trolls and lurkers. A lot of lurkers. A lot. Salutes to Oso in the building. Let's see if Law and Crime Network
That can go right.
clap at that.
All right, so you heard about
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Salutes. Diddy el pinche Oscar no más. Yeah, Oscar wilding this week too. Oscar need to relax. De La Hoya need to calm down. Right? But they do it in Europe. Shut your ass up. It looks like he brought that woman to life with a pair of jumper cables and shit. She's weird looking. We had a conversation about that in the Discord. Make sure y'all join the Discord. Let me drop the link in the chat. Salutes. Discord invite. All right, let's get it. See what the hell Diddy talking about. See if
Holmes
Crime
ruined
let
this.
me live.
An alleged affiliate of the Sinaloa cartel has filed a lawsuit against.
They was having Diddy parties in Sinaloa? I don't doubt it, man. What's going on, man? They was having Diddy parties in Sinaloa. Chapo was serious about bringing some young black girls from America and shit. You know? What's Puffy doing? Oscar de la Tanga.
Sean Diddy Combs, claiming after trying to solicit the gang for business opportunities, Combs ruined this man's livelihood. We're going to break down these shocking allegations and, most importantly, the judge's very firm decision. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Another perhaps unexpected development in the Sean Diddy Combs saga we want to talk to you about. This as the hip-hop and rap artist and producer is facing multiple lawsuits alleging sex trafficking, assault, rape, and as the reported investigation into human trafficking out of the Southern District of New York continues with a grand jury allegedly being impaneled and hearing evidence, although, to be clear, no charges or arrests have been made. While all this is going on, we have a new development for you that I want to talk about. A man named Alfredo P. Gonzalez has filed a defamation action against Combs and Bad Boy Entertainment. And this is out of New York. This is in federal court, suing for $666,000 in damages, very specific.
Hey, yo, you gotta be a real scumbag to have a cartel guy, file a defamation file a defamation claim against you, bro. You gotta be a real piece of shit for a cartel guy to file a defamation case against you. That's just crazy to me, boy. $666,000 in damage. Huh? That's what we on? Yo, they wildin'. Who's the biggest mob boss you ever witnessed in America? You think bigger than Mentro's currently? My bad for so many questions, picking your brain. Yeah, we'll leave. Well, that one's a little off subject right now. We'll leave that for the future. Jonathan, I'm not going to play no Golden Boy Oscar de la Tanga, I promise. Salutes. Brought her life with jumper cable. Fast. That's what she looked like. Canelo gonna KO Oscar. The fishnet wearing. Diddy shit about to be fun. Jumper cables. Salutes. All right? You got to be a real dirtbag to get a defamation case from a cartel guy. Salutes. Salutes Miguel Lopez. I'm up to everyone. Stay safe and blessed. Read the Bible if you need Jesus in your life. Just saying, everyone. Blessings and salute Shy. I'm on. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you. Be safe. All right? Get that paper. Stay blessed. Peace. Appreciate you coming through.
Specific there. Defamation, of course, is publishing a false statement against someone that damages or harms their reputation. But there is something to note about Mr. Gonzalez, and that is that he is actually locked up. Yes, he is currently incarcerated in the Centennial Correctional Facility out in Colorado. And apparently, Mr. Gonzalez alleges that he is a member of the Sinaloa drug cartel. This is the cartel that is considered to be one of the oldest drug distribution organizations out in Mexico, that it has trafficked everything from marijuana, cocaine, heroin, meth, fentanyl into the United States. This is according.
Gordo, you fucking wildin', bro. All right? Shout out. I can't take credit for the Oscar de la Tanga. That goes to Heck. Salutes to Heck Perez for the Oscar de la Tanga. It will be used and thrown around thirdly around here. All right? But I will not take the credit. All right? If I could pretend, I wouldn't feel right. But it is great. Oscar de la Tanga. Salutes. Shout out to Kino on the check-in. Appreciate you, sir. Ivan says 70 watches, 74 likes. Salutes. If you have yet to hit the like button, please do. We appreciate you for hanging out with us today. Gordo said, tanga normal in Mexico. Gordo Gordito, you running around tangarado out there, you got to relax, bro. The FARC is the real cartel. Saludos. I figured he was locked up. Ain't no way an active cartel member is suing. Bro, he's wilding is what he's doing. But no, he probably got dirt on Diddy. He probably thought that he in the joint. He's like, bro, I keep hearing all this news on Diddy. Diddy keep ending up in courtrooms. I got to get me a piece of this, man. You got to be a real dirtbag to catch a defamation case from for Diddy or from a cartel guy.
According to a Congressional Research Service report. And he seems to be filing this action pro se, meaning he is acting as his own attorney. He's representing himself in this. Hey, so I want to thank Upside for sponsoring this episode of Sidebar and making episodes like this happen. Upside is a free app that gets you. Judge Laura Taylor Swain out of the Southern District of New York issued an order that lays out the allegations and the law, and I'm going to go through it with you. And I won't reveal just yet what the order says, what the judge's decision is. We're going to get there, but first, let's talk about this. So, the order reads, quote,
"Stop focusing on the wrong YouTube stats. Here's how I got my first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in less than a month."
On or about May 5th, 2021, plaintiff received a telephone call from an unidentified business partner of Combs. The business partner told plaintiff that Combs was, quote, wanting to set up some business deals with the Sinaloa cartel. Plaintiff responded by saying that he was always willing to set up business deals with the rich for drugs. Combs' business partner stated that he was looking to make a deal to get some young girls and boys for a party in New York. While plaintiff wanted to speak to Combs himself, he told the business partner that such an arrangement could not happen because the cartel did not sex traffic underage kids. The business partner told plaintiff that he had nothing to worry about. Combs had everything on Lock Street, slang for no one can F with us. Plaintiff told the business partner that there was no money in sex trafficking. The business partner then told plaintiff that he was making a big mistake for not taking the offer from Combs. And the call ended without an agreement. Okay.
What? What? This shit took a crazy turn right here, boy. Wow. Hold on. All right, let's get it. Also said, should no man ever wear tanga, ever, all right? So, man, cut the shit. Gordito out there prancing on a beach in Mexico somewhere. You got to relax. Yo, I need to hear this shit again. That's what they was on? Send me some girls? What?
Business partner of Combs. The business partner told plaintiff that Combs was, quote, wanting to set up some business deals with the Sinaloa cartel. Plaintiff responded by saying that he was always willing to set up business deals with the rich for drugs. Combs' business partner.
Shout out Josh Thorne. What does tanga mean? A thong. Diddy was a diddler. I don't doubt it. Also, I second that. Yeah, Josh, it's a thong.
Stated that he was looking to make a deal to get some young girls and boys for a party in New York. While plaintiff wanted to speak to Combs himself, he told the business partner that such an arrangement could not happen because the cartel did not sex traffic underage kids. The business partner told plaintiff that he had nothing to worry about. Combs had everything on Lock Street, slang for no one can F with us.
On Lock Street?
Plaintiff told the business partner that there was no money in sex trafficking. The business partner then told plaintiff that he was making a big mistake for not taking the offer from Combs. And the call ended without an agreement. Okay, let's stop right there before we even move on. On one hand, for anybody who's been following our coverage here on Sidebar, has been following what's been going on with Sean Diddy Combs, this in many ways fits with the narrative that we have heard already in other lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs. For example, in the lawsuit filed by Combs' former producer, Rodney Little Rod Jones, he claims Combs and others consorted with underage girls, that they trafficked them, that Combs had spiked their drinks. Another lawsuit filed by a woman named Liza Gardner alleges Combs sexually assaulted her when she was 16 years old back in the 90s. There's another allegation that he gang raped a 17-year-old girl.
Jesus Christ.
So these allegations laid out by Mr. Gonzalez are consistent with what we have heard already in prior lawsuits. Now, we don't know if Mr. Gonzalez, his claims are true or not, if any of these conversations happened. And I think a fair question could be, why was Combs or his associate trying to reach out to Gonzalez specifically?
Let's be clear, Velez. Velez said, you know, he wasn't a real cartel member if he denied the cartel dealing in minors. Jay made it clear that they're not in that business. They just deal with the people that are in that business. So if any of this is true that this guy's talking about, it could easily been a case of they went to the wrong guy. You know? He was ready to give them some powder. That's not what they wanted. If this is not all bullshit, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So he could quite possibly, but he can also be a nobody, you know, a dude with a Spanish name that says, you know, I'm the cartel guy. You know? Vincent Lopez says 666,000. Sounds like a Santeria pack. This kind of crossed my mind when I saw the number. Ivan Castro said, Fio Mayo. Why? Why?
The gang aspect, I will say, is interesting too. Why Combs would want to affiliate with a renowned gang like Cartel, like the Sinaloa Cartel. While we have not seen any allegations that Combs was associated with the Sinaloa Cartel or wanting to be a part of that organization, there have been allegations against Combs regarding illegal firearms possession, involvement in shootings, an attempted assassination, illegal narcotics possession and distribution, intimidation, racketeering. So there have been these kinds of gang-affiliated allegations asserted.
Why would he go to Sinaloa? The same reason he went to the Southside Crips.
On Combs. And to be clear, though, these are all allegations. Combs hasn't been criminally charged. He hasn't been found liable in a civil suit. But you get the idea. Now, moving on. The order from the judge goes on to say, quote, the same unidentified business partner of Combs later communicated again with plaintiff, asking once again if he could help get some underage boys and girls over the U.S. border.
So he reached out to him again?
That, quote, plaintiff could come to the party and watch the shows they put on. Plaintiff refused. He told the business partner that he wanted no part in their sex offender S, not to contact him, that Sinaloa wants no part in their sex offender S. Plaintiff also insulted Bad Boy. The business partner then told plaintiff that he can make life hell because of how much power he has in the streets.
Okay, come on with this bullshit. Now, if this bullshit happened, just imagine, just roll with me on this one. Just imagine Diddy in hot water working for the United States government trying to get somebody in Sinaloa on some human trafficking shit. Huh? And this guy's telling the truth, but it was part of a whole sting that probably didn't happen, went wrong, which is why they're standing on his neck right now. That's just me throwing shit out there. Right? Ivan said, free El Mayo. Manalea said, go get him. Go get him, dog. You want to free him? He right there. Jay was dealing with people in the top. Ask the lower level dudes. Okay, that makes sense, Velez. Salutes. Josh Thorne said, watch enough podcasts, you hear celebrities and artists, they say they paying fly girls to them for parties. That's X-trafficking, isn't it? In many instances, yeah, it is. Keep in mind on jail. Salutes. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so, y'all. Appreciate you. This shit is crazy. And then again, we can say, oh, it's not believable. But damn, we be believing the unbelievable be true, all this shit.
Plaintiff told him to do what you do. Now, the order then says that, quote, due to Combs' defamation of plaintiff, he has lost all of his business contacts in the state of New York. Plaintiff was informed by his own business partner that he cannot do business that helps Bad Boy out, that this has cost plaintiff a lot of money.
What? How? How it cost you some money?
Now, my initial...
You just told Diddy, I got the power to crush you in the street. And now you're like, bro, he ruined my business. He blackballed me. What business? Y'all didn't do no business.
The reaction was, this seemed to be a little bare bones, right? Where is the defamation? What exactly was said? What were the statements that were made? How do you know?
Cacique said, put Diddy and Mayo in the same jail. You put Diddy and Mayo in the same cell. Who coming out alive, huh? Place your votes in the chat.
Oh, that you lost all of your business contacts or your business livelihood because of Sean Combs. And what business are we talking about exactly? Well, those issues were kind of explored by Judge Swain, but in a different way.
That's exactly what we were asking. What business are you talking about?
She explains how a court has to dismiss a complaint for a variety of reasons. If the complaint is frivolous, if the complaint is malicious, meaning it was filed for improper purposes or reasons, or, and this is a very big one, fails to state a claim upon which relief may be granted. That's another way of saying, even if we take all of your allegations as true, you haven't asserted an actual legal claim that the court can remedy. I'll give you an example. If I sue my friend because he says the sky is green, there's no legal claim. There's nothing I can sue him under. Now here, Judge Swain ruled that Mr. Gonzalez's claims are frivolous, meaning it lacks an arguable basis either in law or fact. Quote,
Lou just threw a Hail Mary. That's what that was. That we told us Hail Mary out here.
plaintiff, without any legal...
You know what I mean? Shout out Sheldon on the check-in. What up? Salutes to you, sir. Albert Flores said Diddy's a effing frustrated fiend. What up, POS? He should have hit up Obama, homie. Homie was doing the same thing when his emails were leaked. El Cacique said Diddy SMD Mayo. Salutes. I can't put that on the screen, Sabino. Salutes. It's easy to prove with his flight logs. Well, whose flight logs? Hit that like button. I agree. El Cacique, what the F? That's his fool. Hey, I put the question out there, Young Juice. Well, I did put the question of who comes out alive. Everybody else took it to a whole nother level, but that I cannot control. All right? Diddy was supposed to be this hardcore gangster. Meanwhile, he getting pulled the whole time.
Legal basis appears to assert claims of defamation against the defendants, seeking damages arising from injury incurred to his illegal drug smuggling and sales business caused by the defendant's alleged defamation of plaintiff because he refused to arrange sex trafficking of underage children for the defendants.
He blackballed them because he didn't do no X trafficking for him,
including what appears to be international sex trafficking. Since there are no apparent legal bases for any of these claims, the court additionally dismisses plaintiff's claims as frivolous. Now, keeping that in mind, that wasn't the only issue that the judge had either. No, in order to sue somebody in court, you need what's called standing, meaning in order to sue, you need to show that you suffered an injury, that it is connected to what the defendant allegedly did, and that the court can provide a favorable remedy to you. And when we say injury, as Judge Swain explains, it's, quote, a plaintiff must show that he or she suffered an invasion of a legally protected interest that is concrete and particularized and actual or imminent, not conjectural or hypothetical. And by the way, federal courts only have jurisdiction over cases and controversies where a plaintiff has standing. So, here, Judge Swain explains that Gonzalez has no standing, and therefore the court has no jurisdiction over this matter. Why? Well, it was kind of alluded to before when she said these claims were frivolous, because she says, quote, plaintiff appears to allege that the defendants have injured him with regard to his illegal drug smuggling and sales business by...
This is like it's like a crackhead calling the cops because somebody sold them some bullshit. All right? That's what this is like.
By defaming him. Because plaintiff's business is not alleged to be a legally protected interest, however, plaintiff has not shown that the defendants have caused him an injury in fact for the purpose of establishing standing.
You got to show them how many bricks you lost, bro. They need to know how many bricks you lost. Shout out Multi Warrior on the check-in. Congrats to you, Shy, on the 8K, and everyone watching too. This channel is for the people. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being a part of it. Salutes. Young Jizzle said coming out alive is different than coming out the closet. Absolutely. Like and subscribe to the great quality content towards 10K. It is free. Like and subscribe, y'all. Oh, hold on. I can't put that on the screen. That one I can.
You are alleging you're breaking the law. And a court of law doesn't recognize providing a legal remedy if your criminal operations were harmed. You can't use the law to further or aid an alleged criminal activity, right?
Come on, man.
And she even cites a case that says, quote, standing would not be recognized for a smuggler who asserted that his drug traffic was disrupted. Although the smuggler had been injured in fact, the asserted interest is not one the courts will protect. And that makes sense, right? So in this order, the judge dismissed Mr. Gonzalez's claims, and she even added how usually federal district courts will allow a plaintiff who's representing themselves to amend or modify a complaint to fix the problems. But here, she says it would be futile. There's no point. This isn't like he cited the wrong case law or the wrong statute or he didn't sign it. The whole basis of his argument doesn't work.
It's bullshit.
This can't be cured with an amendment. So therefore, she will not allow Gonzalez to submit an amended complaint. And so this action was dismissed. End of the story.
That's it. Diddy's cartel connections debunked. All right? Now
go home and get your fucking shine box.
it's a rat. He has no cartel influence. All right? He's done. Thrown out of court. Get that shit out of here. Salutes. Hundreds up in the chat for y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. All right, we got to the bottom of Diddy's debunked cartel connection, and it turns out it's all bullshit. A dude in jail that said dudes in the news. Let me. How you thought you was gonna get defamation? And how you thought you was going to get defamation based on your business being selling dope? You wildin'. What is wrong with you? Is Albert Flores still in the building? Check in the chat if you are. I want to see about this. Sent me a link for a body cam video. That you thought I could react to. Sheldon said that doesn't make no one bad. Anyone do with this life so whatsoever there, as long as you don't do any abuse to anyone, just don't cross the line and with good. This text to speech, y'all. Y'all making me sound crazy. Salute Sheldon. Appreciate you. I let everybody else try that for themselves. Hit the like button, y'all. Let me see what I got here. And we'll pull up this. Them boys snitching? Is that what's happening? Oh, man. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so. Let me see what's going on over here. All right, Discord. Hundreds up for y'all. Make sure there's no more cartel news as far as this goes. Los Chapito'S. We're waiting on part 2 from Oakland Leaks. Part 2 of his conversation about the Mayo thing. We're waiting on that to drop. When that drops, we'll be covering it. I'll be dropping the edited version of the Miriam Rodriguez story this week. Salutes to Miriam Rodriguez. For those that don't know, she was a woman whose daughter was snatched by a cartel, and she couldn't get any help. And with no other options, she took it upon herself to become an avenging angel and to hunt down the men that snatched and unalived her daughter. It's crazy story, and salutes to her. That's the person that deserves to be on the shirt. Not the dudes, not the PDF files, not the chomos, not the dudes that oppress poor people, old people, young people, people that can't defend themselves. They don't need to be on no fucking shirt. That ain't for the people. All right, let me see if there's any updated news here. This might not be bad. Let me see. Let's do this. What is this? Some reading for me? Diddy the Diddler. Mess around with the cartel and get his cheeks clapped. So let me see. Maybe we could do this. Let's check out this article real quick. The Latin Times. When were those? Latin America. Behind Los Chapito'S, the women in the lives of the notorious Sinaloa cartel leaders. The romantic relationships of Ovidio, Ivan, Alfredo, and Joaquin Guzman, the sons of El Chapo Guzman. Right? The situation in Sinaloa, with winds hinting at an impending war within factions of organized crime, and the recent arrests of El Mayo Zambada and the sons of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman Loera, has sparked significant curiosity about the people surrounding these notorious rug lords. Notably, there's interest about the women in their lives. Despite considerable secrecy surrounding those close to the most infamous narcos, a few names have surfaced, especially in the case of Los Chapito'S, the group led by El Chapo's son with the Sinaloa cartel. While it's estimated that Guzman Loera has 12 or 13 children, 4 of them are publicly involved in the rug trafficking business. They are Ivan Archibaldo, Jesus Alfredo, Guzman Salazar, and Joaquin and Ovidio Guzman Lopez. So it's 2 and 2. Two of them share a mama, 2 of them share a mama. While there's little information about Joaquin Guzman Lopez's personal life, his brothers have been less discreet. Now, this goes along with what you guys been hipping me to and telling me, that it's basically common knowledge or a rumor that Joaquin is a homosexual. But I don't know that to be true, you know. But it says here, while there's little information about Joaquin Guzman Lopez's personal life, his brothers have been less discreet. This is all that is known about the romantic life of Los Chapitos. Ivan Archibaldo Guzman, Borderland Beta site specialized in security and rug trafficking topics, has identified at least 7 women as alleged lovers and partners of Ivan Archibaldo, also known as El Chapito Mayor. It is important to note that these reports are unofficial and no romantic ties have been confirmed. Nevertheless, it is presumed that El Chapito has had some relationships with them. According to the mentioned website, the women presumed to have been involved with Guzman Salazar include Iris Felix, Citlali Morgan, Vanessa Gurrola, Priscilla Esquera, Esmeralda Beltran, and Jessica Luna. Beyond their names and social media photos, little is known about these individuals, leaving it unclear the nature of their connection to the leader of Los Chapitos. This is her. Let me see what the fuck. But why y'all putting people out there if you don't know for sure who these people are? I guess they know for sure. Yeah, they all look the same. However, that's one woman right there, but I'm saying they all look the same. However, reports state that Zulema Araceli Lindoro is Ivan Archibaldo's former partner. Their relationship has been revealed through social media as both maintain a low profile. This secrecy leaves unknown details about their relationship, such as how they met and how long they've been together. Zulema's close ties to the Guzman family were highlighted in November 2012 when news broke of her arrest in the U.S. due to alleged immigration issues. Salutes. Hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. Jesus Alfredo Loera Salazar, El Alfredillo, as the Sinaloa cartel leader is known, is reportedly in a romantic relationship with Elsa Felix Beltran. According to information from Borderland B, Elsa is believed to be the daughter of Victor Manuel Felix, also known as El Señor, a rug trafficker who was arrested in 2014 and later sentenced to 14 years in prison in the U.S. Which one is it? Okay. Oh, somebody put the baby in it. Ovidio Guzman Salazar, El Chapo's third oldest son, Ovidio Guzman, also known as El Raton. How do you get that name, bro? You know what I'm saying? They knew early, like they predicted the future and shit. Crazy. El Chapo's third oldest son, Ovidio Guzman, also known as El Raton, has been associated with Adriana Meza Torres, a woman often called the queen of the Sinaloa cartel. Adriana, the daughter of Raul Meza Ontiveros, a high-ranking cartel member, is said to have deep connection with Ovidio. Their relationship has been a topic of fascination and speculation, with sources suggesting that they may be married. Adriana's background, deeply rooted in the cartel's history, makes her a formidable partner for Ovidio, further solidifying the power dynamics within the cartel's hierarchy. Since Ovidio's arrest in 2023, many experts in the drug world, are convinced that she may have taken more responsibility in the cartel. She on some gangster shit, huh? Jesus Guzman Salazar. As for Joaquin Guzman, there are no reports on his partner or private life. Oh no. I guess this is, okay, Joaquin. What? Why does it say Jesus? As for Joaquin Guzman, there are no reports on his partner or private life. He was captured in July of 2024 in operations that allowed the arrest of Ismael El Mayo Zambada Garcia. In 2018, he and his brother Ovidio were indicted by the federal court of the District of Columbia for conspiring to distribute 1,000 kilograms of MJ and 5 kilograms of brocaine and 500 grams of method man. Beyond their romantic lives, Los Chapito'S has been accused by U.S. authorities of being responsible for flooding the streets with fent. This deadly synthetic opioid has caused a public health crisis in the neighboring country. Both of them. Zoraida, did you just clap Josh Thorne? What is going on in here tonight? What is happening? Maybe an accidental clappage? Hello? Did they send you?
Put him in a fucking bedroom.
I don't think he belonged in the bathroom. What happened? Salutes. Bring him back if you can, please. Thank you. What is happening tonight? All right, bet. Just a little article I saw. Figured we hit it. Because there's really nothing more for news than what we've covered. What we covered was them boys is telling. They telling on everything. Everybody can get it. Right? I need you know what I need on my soundboard? I need what movie was it? You look like you about to go snitch right now. I need that on my soundboard. Shout out Zoraida. Let me know when you brought Josh Thorne back, please. You clapped him. Something happened. All right. I think I want to get a body cam in before I get out of here. Hold on, man.
Being able to have something to always protect.
I think that is the one I watched. It's the one I didn't watch. I know Albert put a... I'm sorry, that was an accident. I had my phone in my hand and must have tapped it on accident. I'll try to get him back. Josh, she put you in the bathroom. Texas Gunner said, cartels have always used the snitching as a form of art of war, though. This isn't new. It's new to the American people. Or here's the thing, though. It's new to the people that are not in the know, to the people that sit there and down talk snitches all day long, and they don't know that their favorite gangster has used it as a tool. You know what I mean? So I don't think everybody knows. Maybe you know because you're the Texas gunner. You know, the Texan gunner. My bad. Salutes. Let's see if we got any good body cam. I want to see a good one before we get out of here. Because we partying, we hanging out. We've been here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I appreciate everybody that's come through. We had a good time, good conversation. Appreciation to all my moderator wrenches. Appreciated all my donos, my donators. Appreciation to all the usual suspects, to everybody that watched, everybody that hit the like button. Salutes. I appreciate y'all. I should have said it's not a surprise. Yeah, definitely not a surprise. Just like the idea that it ain't about the money no more, man. It's about the power. Once it's about the power, it's about the blood. You know? Just a Texan that loves his gun. Well, I'm a Chicagoan that loves his gun. So salutes. Appreciate you. And we looking for something to cap the night off with. I ain't open no beers or nothing. I'm trying to do a members only live tomorrow. Right? We get that popping. Let's see where we at. But let me find a good body cam. I need some slick shit. Anybody got some good ones? I remember Omar Carranza came up and said, Shai, did you hear about the cop that had a shootout with an acorn? And that was it. That shit turned into something else. Shout out Heck on the check-in. I appreciate you, sir. Salutes. Sabino said, people just fake about the snitches. Even the mob bosses from back in the day been snitching. Not all, but a good majority. I mean, look at Whitey Bulger. The way people had Whitey Bulger on the mind for so long as this guy. And then you find out he's been, you know, he's Jack Nicholson in the Departed. You know? Body cam. I need a good one. I know I got some saved. But I want to see if I can find something. I couldn't get Josh back. I'm sorry. It didn't do nothing for you? Let me see if I can get him back. Josh is in the upside down. Where's Josh? Where's the clappage? Josh Thorne. Vincent Lopez said his father Chapo nicknamed him that because of his ears. Well, that's foul. Have you been keeping up with the Mexican podcasts that interview actual sicarios and narcos? If it's in Spanish, probably not. And not for my sake, but my audience is a mixed audience. So I'm trying to, you know, cover all the stuff I can in English, if that makes sense. Let me get back in this chat and try to save Josh. Give me a second. Alright, we can't leave him out there like that. We gotta rescue him. Here he is. Let me see. He doesn't seem like he's even in the timeout no more. So, but I feel like the same thing happened earlier with Puro Arte and they never came back. So we gotta figure this out, y'all. We gotta figure this out. I'm smoking people. Man, Aaliyah, I don't know what that is. Let's do this by. Let's do it by view count. Let's see what that do. Yeah, they're Spanish. Yeah, probably not. I try to every time I get a chance. I listen to a clip or something, but I just basically go with the news and go with what we get from the community and stuff like that. Let's see what we got here. Oh no. I ain't trying to get clapped at the end of the whole shit. Let me see. That was crazy. That was a year ago, huh? Where the cop fell out from the fence. I want to just see that real quick. All you political people wilding out right now.
Get advised, possible exposure. Tavares police said they're releasing this difficult footage of an officer who is now doing okay as a warning about how dangerous fentanyl can be. Courtney Sullivan with the Tavares Police Department said Officer Courtney Bannock found drugs on a passenger during a traffic stop Monday night.
She said she just barely opened it, saw that it was, narcotics, closed it quickly.
Sullivan said Bannock wore gloves as she always did. The officers agreed to test the substance back at the department, trying to avoid exposure because it was windy.
The next thing you know, she was trying to key up on the radio, and you could hear in the radio traffic almost like she was choking.
Just once, it sounded weird.
Sullivan said the officers found Bannock in and out of consciousness. They got Bannock out of the car and ran to get the emergency medication Narcan.
A small window to get to the hospital and to get the care that you need.
Get an ambulance.
You good?
You're good for you. You're good.
She's breathing.
Hey, stay with me, okay?
The body camera footage shows Officer Bannock reviving, even talking.
It's a dollar bill.
Not long after, she's passed out again.
They administered a third Narcan.
Officer Bannock survived.
He's saying that Officer Bannock in general really wants others to take away from this, so that these drugs are dangerous. They're dangerous for not only yourself, but others surrounding you.
We're told the officer is at home recovering, and she believes the wind did contribute to her overdose. Police also say that the person involved will likely face felony charges, but they're still investigating. In Tavares, Anika Hope, West 2 News.
Thanks for watching our.
If there's another wrench in the building, take a look. See if you guys got access to bring Josh back. Make sure he's brought back. And Puro Arte. I don't know. They're lost in the sauce. Salutes. It happens. My apologies. Let's get it. All right. So I just wanted to see that she fell out real quick. Let's see. Let's see what I got over here. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so. Salutes to those that are on their way out the door. Appreciate you. Episode 3. Let me see this.
This video is for education.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I hope this guy don't clap me. Shout out Joshua Roberts. Let me see. Let's see what this information is this guy got. See episode. I want the security risk joints. Let me see. My boy accidentally did fatty and he was falling asleep. Looked like nothing. Like that. She looks in shock. I know who this is. Okay, let me see. What happened to Core? Where's the security risk videos? Let's see what this is about. It says,
Hi, everybody. On November 22nd, 1963, my uncle...
This video...
It says, El Mayo update, security risk, transfer info, episode 3. Let's check this out.
Is for educational and infotainment purposes only. It is not intended to encourage or glorify the use of illegal drugs, violence, or criminal activity in any way. Ismael Zambada Garcia, aka El Mayo, who entered a plea of not guilty at his arraignment on July 26th of 2024, and then waived his right to a detention hearing a few days later, essentially acknowledged.
Shout out Brittany Montalvo on the check-in. Appreciate you coming through. Salutes. Yes, if there's any more wrenches, if you can help, because I can't see it anymore. Vanish. It happens. Salutes. You guys think we could get to 100 likes today before we get out of here? I don't know. Let's see if it's possible, man. For those that like to see good people win, go and hit the like button. Let's see if we can get to 100 before we bounce up out of here today.
Acknowledging that he would be found to be a flight risk and a danger to the public, is now scheduled to leave El Paso, Texas, where he is currently being held. So where is he going and why? Well, you're about to find out. I'm Joshua Roberts, attorney at law, and you are watching Lawyer Up. This is episode 3 of the arrest and trial of El Mayo. The New York Times is reporting that the jailed Sinaloa Cartel co-founder is scheduled to be transferred out of El Paso shortly to face trial in New York. As a recap, Zambada and a second cartel leader, Joaquin Guzman Lopez, were taken into U.S. federal custody on July 25th at an airport near El Paso. It is alleged that Guzman Lopez and accomplices abducted and tied up Zambada and flew him to the United States against his will. This is the statement that has come from El Mayo's attorney, Frank Perez. And while federal officials immediately flew Guzman Lopez to Chicago a day after his arrest, Zambada has remained in El Paso to face a slew of drug trafficking charges. In his first hearing in court, Zambada pleaded not guilty to 7 federal charges in connection with his alleged role as a leader of the notorious Sinaloa drug cartel. He also waived his right to a detention hearing to determine if he would be released on bond pending trial. He appeared in a second hearing in a wheelchair, and he looked sick, tired, and old. In his second hearing, 2 issues were discussed, including Zambada waiving any conflict of interest that his attorneys might have in the case. The conflict of interest concerns were because his attorneys had represented other Sinaloa drug cartel members in the past. The second issue was...
Them the winners. Them not the winners. Them lawyers. They ain't getting rich. How many of them lawyers get smoked after the fact? Crazy. What's up? We can't get 100 likes? We're going to try, though.
Was whether El Mayo would be tried alongside other Sinaloa drug cartel members who were named as co-defendants in the case. And no decision was made on whether he would have his own trial or be tried in conjunction with the others. Zambada is represented by 2 attorneys now, Frank Perez from Dallas and Ray Velarde, an El Paso attorney. U.S. District Judge Kathleen Cardone has set Zambada's next court hearing for September 9th in El Paso. So why do they want to transfer El Mayo out of El Paso? Well, recall that he has pending charges in New York, Illinois, California, and Washington, D.C. However,
he's on the world tour.
New York Times reported that the Department of Justice wants to try El Mayo in the same venue where his old partner, Joaquin Guzman Loera, you know him as El Chapo, was tried and convicted. The Times also reported that federal officials are concerned about the potential security threats of having El Mayo jailed in El Paso, which is only separated from Mexico and its powerful cartels by the breadth of the Rio Grande River. CNN reported that Perez told them his client would be transferred to Brooklyn, but did not say when. The DOJ has also declined to comment on the timing of the transfer, because realistically, that is the only opportunity that cartel operatives would have to get El Mayo back. Now recall that these cartel operatives were successful in attacking and retrieving Ovidio Guzman from custody the first time that he was arrested in what is referred to as Culiacanazo. They also helped El Chapo escape prison twice. But those efforts were all in Mexico. It is unclear if...
Listen, when it comes to... We say a lot of, oh, Mayo's a genius. He's a genius, 50 years, right? But when it comes to doing the outrageous shit, like bringing a war down on the whole town to get your brother out of jail, like digging a tunnel under these prisons with a monorail motorcycle attached to it, you know what I'm saying? Or a dual rail motorcycle attached to it. That family pulls off the movie shit. You know what I'm saying? They put when it comes to snatching up the Godfather and bringing him over to the United States as leverage, making the decision, them dudes win when it comes to, it might not help them none, All right, but they gave mad action scenes to the filmmakers and the writers, boy. That's for sure.
They would even try on U.S. soil, something they did not do for El Chapo. And remember that he is serving a life sentence plus 30 years at the Supermax prison in Florence, Colorado. And for the record, El Mayo is charged in various jurisdictions with operating a continual criminal enterprise, murder, conspiracy to distribute narcotics, possession of narcotics, money laundering, and the possession of firearms in connection with drug trafficking, aka the guns protecting charge.
And there's child abuse charges that are missing and all of that for all of them.
So that is the mini update of where things stand at the moment. Of note,
what they call them, los vitaminas,
is that the Flores twins, former cartel operatives who were the inside guys who were instrumental in bringing down El Chapo, they have commented publicly now on the arrest of El Mayo.
Right here, they did it right here. Well, one of them did it right here. Salutes. Salutes to both of them, though. Homie, never do that. Hashtag El Mayo. Never do what? Clarify yourself, Rich. Never do what? Hashtag El Mayo. Never do what?
We have an upcoming video detailing exactly what they said about the arrest. So make sure you subscribe to get all the updates regarding this matter as it proceeds through the court systems. If you're interested, check out my full-length video on El Mayo's life detailing how he got his start in drug trafficking back in the 70s. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. That is all for today. I'm Joshua Roberts, attorney at law, and you've been watching.
Shout out Joshua Roberts. I'm going to drop this his channel link in the description. Some just concise information because he seems very level-headed about the shit. Copy link address. I'm going to drop that off in here. I'm going to give him a sub. I'm going to hit this like button. Wow. All right, he got a video coming with the twins talking about it. Let's see what they say. Never had to escape. Homie never had to do that. Mayo never had to escape. Yeah, I know. I get it. I said that. The other side of Mayo is the slick side of the coin. The other side of the coin is the guys that are gonna explode the whole shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Shout out Zorada. Heard it here first. Facts. Instantly, right away. That night. Alright, let me see. Yeah, shout out Joshua Roberts. See when that next video comes. Covers a lot of this stuff. That's the guy that... No, that wasn't it. Salute Chucky Chingon. Salute Shai. Good-ish. Salutes to you, sir. I appreciate you. If anyone in here has yet to hit the like button, please do. We're trying to hit 100 likes before I get out of here. You know, we hit 8,000 subs today, so that's a good look. We got people calling me know-it-all or calling the twins know-it-alls in the in the comments. Let me see where this sub count is, though. All right, 8,009 subs. Salutes. Heard it here first. Live and direct with Shai Ill. Salutes. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see what else we could get into. Let's get into some body cam shit. Let's see what I got in the watch later. I'm sure I got something saved in here worth checking out. Hit the like button. Salutes. That shit been stuck at 87 for like 77 minutes. But everybody in here probably hit the like button. If that is the truth, salutes to you. I appreciate you. For anybody that doesn't, doesn't cost you a thing but a tap of the button. We get it. We get it. Let's see. We covered Big U the other day and Nipsey Hussle. That's been a lot of traction on that happening. Well, not much. People just been back and forth about it. And now people are telling other people that if they're not from the town, they shouldn't be talking about it. Come on, man. Stop it. Hit that dedo gordo. What? Stop hating. Hit that like already. Stop ghost watching. Salutes. We popped up. We went up to 89. We need. Boom. We got 90. 10 more. We hit the mark. Salutes. We talk about Frank Abagnale a lot on here. Especially when we talk about Jay Flores. You know, being that he trains law enforcement to catch drug traffickers. Frank Abagnale was a man that, well, I could put it like this. He's sensitive of how you phrase it to him, right? You could say he was a con man that conned his way through life, but he breaks it down in a different manner. But eventually he was so good at what he did that law enforcement hired him to teach them how to do what he did, how to catch people that do what he does.
You're one of the greatest con men of all time. You're the daddy of them all. What does it take?
But you could tell he took offense to what the reporter said. The reporter said something to the effects of, "You were a con man." He basically tells him, "No, I was just a kid, you know, getting through life and shit was just happening." Shout out Chuck E. Cheese, Larry Hoover getting out there. I saw it on a vid. Saw a vid on it, but I wait sometimes, you know, because this AI shit is out of control. Salutes to the 91 likes. We almost there. 9 more. Salutes. But we'll be looking into that story. Chucky, salutes to you. So let's check this video out real quick.
You're one of the greatest con men of all time. You're the daddy of them all. What does it take to be a good con man?
You know, I have to smile because people always say you're the greatest con man or the greatest confidence man. You know, I was a 16-year-old boy who ran away from home and ended up on the streets of New York City and said, okay, how am I going to survive now? And I first realized that I can't survive as a 16-year-old. I have to have people believe I'm an adult. So I started writing checks, and I found it very easy to go in and cash checks.
$2.5 million worth of checks.
$2.5 million. But everything had a purpose. So, you know, I walked down the street, I saw an airline crew come out of a hotel, and at first I thought to myself, if I could get one of these uniforms, when I walk in a bank, they'll be much more apt to cash my check as this pilot. And then I got the uniform, and I walked up to a ticket counter one day, and the girl said to me, "Are you paying or riding?" And I said, "What do you mean? Are you riding the jump seat or are you going to buy the ticket?" I said, "Well, no, I'll ride the jump seat." And then I realized I could fly all over the world for free, and then I could stay in the hotels as a crew member.
You guys want to hear some weird
It
stuff?
wasn't like he went out of his way to figure that out. It just happened for him. You know what I'm saying? I would like to cover his story. It's an interesting story, but his name comes up a lot on this channel. That's why I bring it up. I saw that video the other day. I felt like we should check it out. So salutes. Let's see what else we got here. Again, for those that do not know, I edit certain portions of these lives and I put them out throughout the week, edited down for time with, you know, less interruptions. But when it's live, we live, baby. We live. Right? We got 91 likes. We're trying to work to 100 likes. If anyone has yet to hit it, please do. Let's see what I got here. We covered the Julio Fulio stuff the other day. Every officer's worst nightmare when responding to a domestic dispute. From what I understand, they're always saying that those be the worst. The worst of the worst. Emotions is on 10. Let's check it out.
If y'all don't got arcade, y'all better.
Skokie police, open the door.
Damn, boy. Illinois be wildin'. Skokie. All right. Damn it.
They're yelling.
Go. 58, some more units and stop fire. Alright, take a turn, Jeff.
Here's what blows. There's no room right there either. He's got a banister right here. There's no room to get any leverage to kick that door in. Hit the like button. Like.
Stage fire.
Incoming units. Found in the drive of mankind, that door.
Open the door now! Step over the wall. Get on the wall now. On the wall now.
Are you okay? What happened?
He's trying to kill me.
Okay, we got an ambulance coming. Okay, where are you hurt? Where are you hurt?
Michael Moreno, I hope you hit that like button. Salutes. He said that's him. It's him or it's not him. You got to figure it out, bro. Hopefully we get blessed on a Saul interaction after he got locked up. With Jay. The Saul interaction after he got... You mean the interaction after he reached out to him?
I'm having a panic attack. It's okay,
breathe. It's okay, just breathe. You're okay. You're okay now. Just breathe.
Panic attack.
217, I got an SUV taking off on me.
Chucky said she lucky. My house got flashbang when they raided. Sheesh. Hit you with the bomba. You looking like a rook? Shout out, 92 likes, almost home.
I just need you to breathe.
I'm so sorry.
Are you hurting anywhere?
No, I'm fine. I'm just having a panic attack. I'm having a panic attack.
What happened, Governor?
As you guys haven't been here already.
What happened this time? Why is she screaming for help saying you're trying to kill her?
No, don't be sorry.
He said what happened this time, so evidently this is a revolving door of domestic disputation.
Because she's a very angry person.
Why is she terrified saying that you're trying to kill her?
To my knowledge, we had a conversation and she tried to call someone else, and then she came back in still talking to that person and was being very disrespectful and aggressive towards me, and I didn't like that.
So what happened when you didn't like that?
I just said, hey, like, dude, can you stop being rude?
Okay.
Y'all see what I'm laughing at? The cop over there looking at the door like, God damn, man, what's this door made? What's this door made out of, man? Forget the dangers inside. This door punked me today.
How that? Aggressive towards me, and I didn't like that.
So what happened when you didn't like that?
I just said, hey, like, dude, can you stop being rude?
Okay. How did that escalate to her crying in the corner saying that you were trying to kill her?
To my knowledge, it escalated towards the fact that I just didn't want her talking to that person.
Did you put hands on her?
No, sir.
Never?
He's identified as a sovereign citizen at times.
I don't.
217, 10 forward.
You guys just, like, I'm not gonna press charges. That's how I am. Like, I'm a loser. Like, I'm not gonna do it.
Apartment. That's how I am. I'm not gonna press charges, but I'm gonna call you next time I do something slick to him and he talks me down in the corner. They all sound like they're on something. Definitely not the first time, for sure. 92 likes, y'all. If you're in the building and you have yet to hit the like button, please do. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're celebrating 8,000 subscribers today. Help us get to our goal of 100 likes on the way out of the building, all right? We're checking out this Skokie police domestic violence situation. I don't know what's happening over here, but, you know. Buddy said, to my knowledge, she was talking on the phone with somebody I didn't want her talking to. And then they said, you didn't put your hands on her? And he was quick. Boy said, nope. Never. Not me. Never happened.
Anything about this.
You're not a loser. It's listen. There's lots of people in a situations like this. It just takes that one time when you finally decide that you're done with things like this. I'm not.
You gotta tell us what happened tonight, though, okay? Because you were screaming when we got here. We had to forcefully open the door.
Did she cut you? I don't know. No.
Hey, he said we had to forcefully open the door. You didn't forcefully open shit. That door whooped your ass. The door won, bro.
Were you guys arguing?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. But I'm asking you if she cut you. No, sir. No.
You know we can't keep doing this, right?
I know.
You know, how many times have we been here?
I know.
We just want to know.
I didn't know. So you understand that when you're screaming, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to kill me.
Jonathan Pentos just sent $5. Motherfucker to the trolls and ghost watchers along the way as this channel grows. Without your likes and real support, kid, you'll deserve better. Shout out to all the members who get it popping in the Discord.
Talk that shit to Jonathan Pantoja, Mr. Nice Guy, if you want to. All right, for those that don't know, Mr. Jonathan Pantoja, people have been trying to get him to come to the dark side. The nicest guy, the nicer he is, the more people try to talk down on him and bully him and push him in the corner, but he ain't taking that shit today. So shout out Jonathan Pantoja for the $5 power chat. He said, motherfuck you to the trolls and ghost watchers. Along the way, watch and ghost watchers. Along the way, as this channel grows without your likes and real support, Sha'il deserves better. Shout out to all the members who get it popping in the Discord. I'm going to play it again.
Jonathan Pentos just sent $5. Motherfucker to the trolls and ghost watchers along the way as this channel grows. Without your likes and real support, kid, you'll deserve better. Shout out to all the members who get it popping in the Discord.
I'm going to read it again. Motherfuck you to the trolls and ghost watchers along the way as this channel grows without your likes and real support. Sha'il deserve better. Shout out to all the members who get it popping in the Discord, all right? Play games if you want to.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Go home and get your fucking shine box is basically what he's telling y'all, all right? Salutes. I appreciate you, Jonathan. Thank you, all right? Y'all better leave that boy alone. Y'all pushing him over the edge. Flip out on y'all. 8,000 subs. We moving up. Salutes. Meth heads are the worst. Bipolar. There it is. Yep. He popped off today, Albert Flores. Instigating, everybody pushing him around. She's a power princess, knows how to control buddy with the law. Yeah. Quite possible. Just a sob story. She talks slick until they get there, and then it's something else. Or not. He embarrassed. Chucky says, salute JP. Better work on your kick in the door game. Chucky said that one was dope. Salute. When are they trying to show Mayo having his fingerprint done? When are they going to show Mayo? When are they going to show Mayo sleeping comfortably in his steel bed? When are they going to show Mayo in a courtroom? Huh? Come on, man. And then once he's convicted, when are they going to show Mayo in the electric chair? Like, what are you talking about, man? They showed you his face. You know what he looked like. No te hagas. No te hagas. Salutes Diego Ramos. Let's get it. I'm going to keep going. Salutes to JP. Right? I'm fucking with him. He said, motherfuck you to the trolls.
Get that, right? So if he's not actively putting hands on you,
hit the like button.
You can't.
If you in here, you ain't hit the like button after he said, motherfuck you to the trolls, the ghost watchers on the way to this channel growing without your likes and your real support. If you ain't hit the like button, you ain't shit. I hope he hunts you down in your dreams.
Scream, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to kill me. It's my bad, so you want to arrest me? No, we don't want to arrest you. We want to make sure that you get that, right? So if he's not
with the cop is frustrated. The cop's like, come on, man, you screaming, he trying to unalive you, I'm trying to kick in this door is whooping my ass, I can't get to you, I come in here, now it's all tears, and I don't want to press charges. What do you want to do? What are you doing here? Cop frustrated.
So you understand that when you're screaming, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to kill me, we are going to break in your door. You get that, right? So if he's not actively putting hands on you, you can't scream, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to kill me.
It's my bad. So you want to arrest me?
No, we don't want to arrest you. We want to make sure that you're okay.
Yo,
Lock her ass up, man. She don't know how to act. What's she doing? Seven more likes.
Sleep. Jesus Christ.
So you want to go to sleep?
Yo, baby, let's go to sleep.
Let's go to sleep. Somebody gotta leave the building right now. Ain't no stay there shit.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yo, hey. Is anything happening? No.
Yeah, there are some things happening, Governor. We've been called over here.
So I'm gonna say.
How many times in the last year?
I'm gonna say respectfully.
Go ahead.
Please leave. Please leave.
We're still investigating what happened because she was screaming that he's trying to kill me, and she called the phone. Stay over there. Stay over there. No, you're gonna stay right there until we're done.
We've been over here countless times in the last
Baby,
year.
are you
She
okay,
stabbed
baby?
you twice, once in the neck, once in the chest.
Baby, are you okay?
Damn, boy, they should have left that shit alone a long time ago. Did you hear that? We've been here all these times before. She done stabbed you twice, once in the neck, once in the what? Oh, once in the chest? Oh, no. No. No, man, no. This is crazy. She ruined homie's eyes. She took the last hit. That could have been one of those arguments right there, bro. For real. Shout out Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds said because of idiots like her is many cops that don't believe the real victims. Man, they be on these rugs and they be on these pity parties and again, it's real in some cases, but in the cases that it's not, there's not enough punishment for people to stop doing it.
Yeah.
Once in the neck, once in the chest.
Baby.
She stabbed
Are you okay?
Times in the We've been over here countless times in the last
Baby,
year.
are you
She
okay,
stabbed
baby?
you twice, once in the neck, once in the chest.
Baby, are you okay?
Understand, those are kill shots, man. It's prison shit right there. Kill shots.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to get these guys to do is let me come towards you so that we can let them know that we are okay.
Absolutely not right now.
And move on from there.
So you guys can call us again in 2 hours?
So she has just responded to that.
So you guys can call us again in 2 hours? Because you guys have called us every 2 hours for the last 6 hours.
I'm not going to call you in 2 hours.
This is the third time you've called us tonight.
I'm not going to call you in 2 hours. I just want...
Salute, 95 likes, 96 likes, we almost there.
You might have to go to the hospital for that cut. Let me see. That looks pretty deep. Let me see.
She's cut him again?
No, sir.
Yeah, it might be pretty deep.
No, sir.
And we should have it checked out at least.
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Absolutely.
No, sir.
How'd you get that cut?
No.
5-0 looking for a reason to put their hands on him, boy. They're like, man, that cut look crazy. Let me see it. She the boss in that relationship. Thug love. Salutes.
Stop.
I'm asking you a question. How'd you get that cut?
No, sir.
Okay, then tell us how you got it.
No,
Why don't
sir.
you start being cooperative with us?
I have no issue with being cooperative.
Tell me how you got the cut then.
Stop, please.
I'm here investigating a domestic. Can you tell me how you got that cut, please?
And there's no domestic going on here,
Oh,
sir.
there absolutely was. 100%.
Well, to my knowledge,
Why do you
being
think
the
we
person
kicked
that
the
you
door?
said I was calling.
Why do you think we kicked the door?
You kicked the door. Don't
She's
say you
screaming.
kicked it in.
You're-
You better not say you kicked it in. You ain't kick it in. You kicked it. It kicked back, though. You couldn't do shit with that door.
You're calling me.
Well, to my knowledge, being the person that you said I was calling.
Why do you think we kicked the door? She's screaming. You're calling her a bitch. You're yelling. We hear it out the window on the way up.
She's screaming.
You think we're stupid? You think we were born last night?
She calls
How many
police
times do we have to
saying,
deal
"Stop
with you two?"
strangling me. She calls the police saying, "Stop strangling me," on a recorded line. And as we come up with body cams on, we can hear her screaming, "Stop trying to kill me, stop trying to kill me, stop trying to kill me." So we have every right to be in this house right now.
It's your baby.
That's fine.
Subject right back into the house.
Sir, there's...
Trying to arrest him.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Sir, I don't understand why you're still trying to...
You don't understand.
Probably because you're drunk.
No, I
doing my job.
I do understand the fact that there is no issue here.
There is an issue. There's a big issue.
So what evidence do you have that there is an issue here?
What is it gonna take for you to not do this, not be together? She stabbed you
twice.
You realize that?
You almost died twice.
What point are you trying?
We've reached thrice. Are we not calling the cut a stab? You know what I'm saying? She cut him too. So she stabbed him in the neck, stabbed him in the chest, and she cut him. She's wilding.
To show me as a public defender of a situation that there's an issue here.
If you can't see the issue, I can't help you, man.
I didn't ask you if you could see the issue. I asked you if there is an issue.
Yes.
Because what I'm saying is there is no issue.
There's a huge issue. I told you that.
So I'm telling you there is no issue. So what else do you have to say?
Well, I'm telling you that there is an issue.
Okay. So what is there for you to say about that?
I'm sorry?
As soon as the EMT said, "You're okay, everything's fine," she started talking shit. How about everybody shut up? How about you stop talking? How about that? He can't shut up. Look at him. He's too stupid to shut up. Lucy said he's gonna cut himself. Say he was cutting a cucumber. He's gonna say he cut himself cutting a cucumber like Kendall Jenner. Whoops her butt that night. She makes breakfast with a black guy in the morning. Like, damn, babe, you effed me up last night. Yeah, we wasted a lot of police time last night. He's sick, tired, and old. Bruh, she stabbed you. Hey, police trying to look out for buddy. Like, bruh, she gonna end you eventually. They're running interference for him. He's just too stupid to know it. 96 like 4 more. I appreciate y'all. Salutes. What evidence is there is an issue? How about you crying? You can hear down the hallway. I want to see at what point if this is going to go bad. So now the EMTs are leaving. She's all good. Clean bill of health. She running her mouth now.
She sent a refusal.
Can you guys leave, please?
They are leaving if
Thank
you
you.
shut the f up.
Thanking you.
I don't know if they leaving if he shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Thank you.
This is an extremely unhealthy situation for everybody involved. She has stabbed you twice. She's tried to kill you twice. She stabbed you in the throat and she stabbed you in the chest. I understand. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you guys have tried to kill each other. Exactly. You guys have tried to kill each other.
Listen, this is where I come from. He said, "I'm sorry, this is not funny, but I can't stop laughing." It do be funny. The stupidity in it is funny. It's funny. People be tricking themselves. It be these rugs, man. They be getting lit. Mind you, everybody got their problems and their mental health issues, and the United States of America has abandoned American people's mental health. But for some people, they identify with it and it becomes their crutch. That's just the facts. Take both their ass in and sober them up. Separate them. Take them both in for the night. Listen, if I have to come here again, I'm going to arrest you both for wasting the police's time. And I'm going to take I'm going to go put you in one cell. I'm going to go put you in the other cell. That's it. They're done for the rest of the night. Salutes. Yo, apologies to Pure Arte and to Josh. All right, Josh Thorne. Y'all got clapped tonight. Y'all wasn't supposed to get clapped, but it happened. I'll try my best to get you guys unclapped for the next live. My apologies, bro. Salutes. All right? 3 more likes. Salutes.
That's my girlfriend.
I don't care if it's your girlfriend.
Yeah? Alright, cool. But for any reason, can you grab me, sir?
Oh, absolutely.
You can?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because you're walking towards her during the domestic investigation.
And we're not out here.
And with the history that you guys have, and with the history you guys have.
Missy, chill out.
We have her on a recorded line saying, "Stop trying to strangle me."
What do you mean a recorded line?
When she calls 911, it's a recorded line.
When did she call?
Yeah.
Right
she
before we
called
got
right
here.
before we got
That's
here.
why we came here. Do you think
Wait,
we just
who are
magically
you
appeared?
again? Who's she?
She didn't.
Yes, she did.
I have called.
From her
I
phone
did
number.
call, you stupid Yeah, I did, because you were strangling me. You
Jeez. He said, that's my boo-boo. Go take a shower.
asshole.
Tonight?
I'm not gonna press charges on your asshole. Like, get your pull your shit together.
Do you have marks on you?
No, I don't.
But he was trying to strangle you tonight?
They're taking it on themselves now. She was talking too much. She's telling him to shut up. She should have shut her mouth.
Because you were strangling me, you asshole.
Tonight?
I'm not gonna press charges on your asshole. Like, get your pull your shit together.
Do you have marks on you?
No, I don't.
But he was trying to strangle you tonight?
Marks. No, I don't.
Oh, look, there is marks.
Got it.
There's marks on her necklace here.
Got it.
Obviously just said.
I know you guys think
Yeah.
That's it. They
Turn around,
needed
you're
a
under
reason.
arrest for
They
domestic
got
battery.
No, I'm
Turn
not
around.
pressing charges.
I don't care. Doesn't matter.
No! I swear to God.
She's got marks on her neck.
No, I'm not pressing charges. I am not pressing charges. No! Get the out of my way. Like, seriously. I am not pressing charges. No! This is from me. I did this. I put these marks on here. I put them on here. How can you prove that those are from him? How can you prove that those are from him? You can't. You can't. You can't.
They can prove it because they have you on a recorded line saying it. They have you sitting right there on camera in their presence saying it. And you've been saying it. And now you saying that it wasn't true. Come on, man. You people are so crazy. 2 more likes, y'all. Salutes.
Prove that those are from him.
Excuse me.
Prove that those are done.
All right, are we calling it? Does she get herself locked up tonight, or is she smart enough to eventually shut up and sit down? Huh? Or is she gonna talk her way into handcuffs? You gonna unalive her when they get her now. OMG, she's wild. I'd be gone like OMG. Oh my gosh, she's wild. I'd be gone like, please get me out of here. Maybe jail ain't bad for the night. Something. Yeah, man. It'd be crazy. She knows she effed up now. Yeah. Everybody gonna be back. Dude gonna be back. Police gonna be back. Everybody gonna be back. This shit ain't over. It hasn't been over. It's an ongoing situation right here.
What marks are you guys?
I put these on myself. So what are you gonna arrest me?
No, you called and you said that he strangled you, and we see the marks on your neck now, and you just said again that he strangled you tonight, okay?
I didn't say that again. I said no, he did not.
You did. Everything is audio and video recording tonight, okay? It's all audio and video recording. I don't know what your plan here is in the future.
When it's domestic like this, we don't have a choice.
Yeah, you do.
No, we don't. The law says we shall.
My dad's a lawyer. Like,
then you
I
can
know
call
exactly
him.
what's
But the law
Dad's
says
a
that we.
failure. He failed at raising a daughter. All right? 2 more likes. If you have yet to hit the like button, please do.
We have to arrest. And if you don't want to sign a complaint, we will sign on your behalf. The same as when he doesn't want to sign complaints and you get arrested. It's the same thing, just opposite this time.
I am not gonna.
Dad, they are pressing charges. I'm not pressing charges.
Stop.
She terrified. She terrified of him thinking she pressing charges. So she's probably getting smacked up on a regular basis. But again, she's probably a smacker too. So they're probably both in their gladiator days and shit. Yeah, Zorada pulled the trigger on Josh, JP. She pulled the trigger on him accidentally, and we can't figure out how to get him back. Go see if you could get him back. Oh, but it probably moved up in the chat too far. My dad's a lawyer.
Are you f***ing kidding me? Stop. You want to grab me and assert towards me? You will never arrest me strongly. You know why? Because she's...
That gotta be a sound effect. You will never arrest me strongly.
literally saying...
I'm not pressing charges.
Stop.
She's saying she hurt herself. Can they take her in for a mental check? That might create that might blow their case on him. You know what I'm saying? The judge gonna say, well, did she hurt herself or did he do it? So I don't know. Quite possible though. Throw her 72 hours behind the gate.
Are you f***ing kidding me? Stop. You want to grab me and assert towards me? You will never arrest me strongly. You know why? Because she is literally saying no.
I'm the one making the decision. Devonair, I'm the one making the decision, not her.
Exactly.
Not her.
The neighbors gotta hate that unit, or the whole building is like that.
Okay then. So I should not be. Don't grab my crotch! Don't grab me there! Don't fucking grab me! Don't grab
Watch this go.
Help me!
One on each arm, one on each leg.
Help me!
Watch his hand.
Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
Turn.
Like you guys?
We're going ag that on PO now. We're grabbing you.
Stop! Stop being arrested for no f***ing reason.
Stop being arrested for no reason.
Being arrested for no f***ing reason.
Whose car is close?
Ooh, in the snow.
You're literally carrying me.
Let's put him down. Let's get a car.
When
There's
the
one right
person
here.
is being arrested.
Sit down.
I will sit down.
So now you're going to be arrested for aggravated battery to police officer as well. For grabbing him in the crotch.
I feel very.
I don't particularly care.
And regardless of what I say, it means nothing.
We gave you a chance to talk upstairs.
He's a crotch grabber, y'all. He's definitely, he went for it. It's all he had. He took his shot. Salutes. Hit the like button if you have yet to do so.
No, you did. And the truth of the matter is the fact that the person upstairs.
It doesn't matter.
Myself, exactly.
There's marks on her neck. She says that you strangled her, so you're getting arrested for domestic battery.
Sir, if you could bring her down right now and prove to me prove to yourself and prove to a court of law that she feels aggravated assault, can you do that now, sir? And you're going to say no, but...
I said domestic battery. That's what I said.
And that's what I'm agreeing to, sir. To your point and my point, can you... Excuse me. Excuse me.
Pick him up.
Can you guys please...
Back in first.
Can you guys please show to me that I have done an aggravated assault?
No, we said you committed a domestic battery. Sit in the seat and put
You're
your
not
legs
that strong, bro.
I know.
So listen to this. Within the understanding of what you just said, I'm just respectfully saying, can you pull the person who said that I was doing aggravated assault?
I said domestic battery.
Domestic battery. Can you bring them here now and get them to approve to what you just said?
It's all on body cam.
Look, okay, and if that's on body cam, if that's on, no, I don't. No, see,
have a seat.
No, I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that.
There's an agreement involved. He don't agree.
You agree to it.
Yes, I have to say my own portion. Can you guys please,
Devonair, sit back, please.
Upon
Devonair,
the law of court,
can you?
Please, man, people, don't stop. Don't do the rugs. Don't do the narcotics. It's too much, man. You're on another planet and shit. It was a human accident. It was on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. It couldn't get him back. Salutes. No worries. We'll figure it out. Shaw, I feel like I got to post another Power Chat PSA to make sure the math makes sense. We need 2 more likes to hit that hundo. It wasn't on Jonathan, it wasn't on purpose. More charges. Yeah, no, that nut grab on the police, they said on camera they were going to put that on him, so I don't know if they got to stand on that or not.
on the law of courts.
In the law of courts, though, don't you ever try to arrest me strongly, all right?
On the law of courts.
316.
On the law of courts, please show me
Casey, we're wasting time. Sit in.
You're not wasting.
We're not going to
time.
argue and discuss this here.
There's no time to waste. There's a person upstairs.
You're gonna have
who
your
can-
chance to speak.
I don't want to.
Right now
I would do that in court. I would do that in court.
we're gonna have a
But
chance to
I'm not gonna do that right now.
Okay,
Because
so-
because the person upstairs would say that I'm not, quote unquote.
She told us that you strangled her. There are marks on her neck. That's what she told us. That's why.
So bring her down right now.
It's already on audio and video recording.
And can you sit?
Well, sure, sir. Please show that to me.
Devonair,
You can see the court.
Send the seat, Devonair.
Have a seat, or we're gonna get a different car to put you in. So just sit in this one.
You can't do that, man.
Yes, we can. The law says that
No,
we can.
you can't.
The law says that we have to.
She was literally screaming at
Yo, I'm surprised that they ain't opened that other door, grab him by his hoodie, and drag him into the whip yet. They letting him talk. He just talking gibberish. He sound like some of the negative commenters and chatters and shit. Go to jail like a man, punk. Salutes. You know he telling. He ain't got nothing to tell on. It's just him and his girl up there doing dope.
upstairs that she doesn't want me.
One more like. We can get that one more like.
She was also screaming upstairs that you were trying to kill her. And she's got marks on her
Sit back, Devonair.
Gentlemen.
Sit back.
Until she comes down here.
She's not coming down here.
Until the proof of my knowledge.
Sit down.
Devonair, I'm saying this as your friend. You're drunk right now, and you're being stupid, all right? I'm saying it as a friend. You have to sit back.
How are y'all? How are they friends though? Like, do they know each other outside of this? You know, is this guy somehow connected to the police? Do they know each other outside of this, or are they friends because they're there so often? How are they friends? He's gonna say it wasn't him choking her; it was his hands. Definitely was his hands.
Regardless of
Devonair, we have to take you back.
The knowledge that he knows of being approved to being strongly arrested in his knowledge, he knows it was his hands that did it. If that confused you, yeah, he confused me too. You see 100 on your side? Shit, maybe we hit 100 and I ain't get the notification yet. You know, YouTube be tweaking, lying to me and shit. Never seen so many patient cops in one place. Man, they just chilling. Let me know if anybody else sees 100. Maybe it hasn't registered.
Can you just take a seat?
Regardless of what you guys are saying.
We have to take you back. Can you just take a seat?
Regardless of what you guys are saying, I am not gonna accept this. Because this is
Quick, stand up.
We're gonna walk to this other car now.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Make it work.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me, gentlemen.
Have a seat.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Have a seat.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Watch your head. Okay. Go.
Y'all see 100? All right, y'all see 100? I'm gonna believe y'all before I believe YouTube. So
Devonair
salute.
was charged.
We hit 100. We hit 8K today. We hit 100 likes on this live stream. I appreciate y'all. Salutes. 100's up. 59 watchers though. Salutes. 58 concurrent viewers. We appreciate you for hanging out. If you didn't hit the like button, we better not catch you in traffic. Salutes. Let's see what Goofy here got charged with.
Devonair was charged with felony, aggravated battery to an officer.
Yep, they got him for the nut grab. You know what I'm saying? And a domestic battery.
And misdemeanor, domestic battery.
Now, did he catch another one when he got home is the question. Shout out, 100's up. Chakachingong. Zoraida. Jonathan. Oso. Salutes. I appreciate y'all. It was a test, man. It's a test every now and then. Misdemeanor domestic battery. Did he catch another one, though? Did he go home and he's like, you told these police that? I saw it on the tape. Or he came home talking crazy and she smoked him because Shorty been trying to smoke him. She been trying to get him. She can't just, for some reason, he just won't go. You know? I'll say it for you, Shy, if you did hit the like button. Oh, I'll say it for you, Shy. If you didn't hit the like button, you are a biatch. Salutes on either. Boy, motherfuckers is loose around here today. He said, motherfuck you trolls and ghost watchers along the way as this channel grows without your likes and real support. Motherfuck you. All right? Zorada ain't on that action too. So you use a biatch. It's a good time. It's a good time. Also, such a laid-back wrench holder. Oso's he's having a summer. He's earned a summer, and pulls a lot of crazy wrench moves around the channel on the low. So salute to Oso. Always looking out for the channel. If I was his boys and seen this committing crimes with this fool, my thing is the police act like he's part of their what's it called? Yo, this 99 never moved here. Police made it seem like he's one of them and shit. We're friends. I'm gonna tell you as a friend.
In court, the domestic battery charge on him was dismissed. However, he was found guilty of the aggravated battery charge and was sentenced to a
2 years probation for the nut grab on the officer.
Probation. Since this arrest, Devenir was arrested a total of 7 additional times for domestic battery against his girlfriend. All of the cases against him were dismissed in court.
Wait. Everything was dismissed?
For domestic battery against his girlfriend. All of the cases against him were dismissed in court.
Yeah, she didn't go to court. He was gonna be on that ass, boy. You told the police that I was strangling you? Shit. Salutes, man. I appreciate y'all. We've been here for 3 hours and 16 minutes. We covered some things. We had some milestone moments. Nobody got sent to the fucking bench. Everybody behaved. I didn't get to give nobody.
Adios, pendejo.
The adios, pendejo. So we good. They definitely deserve each other, Mota Warrior. There's no. There we go. Now I got 100 likes over here. Salutes. There's no truer story ever been told than they deserve each other. Facts. Now I thought, this was called every officer's worst nightmare when responding to a domestic dispute. So I thought it was way worse than what it ended up being. But yeah, he got off lucky. He definitely got off lucky. But that didn't end there, Chucky. He probably caught new cases days later. Who knows? I can't get right until they get right. Some do, some don't. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, man, I'm going to start turning it down around here. Let me get to the chat real quick. Again, salutes to the usual suspects. Ironically, the last person I'm able to reach on the chat right now is Josh Thorne, all right? Apologies, Josh Thorne. We're going to get you back popping on the live. Salutes. All right? Again, salute to the usual suspects. Salute to everybody that came through tonight. Salute to everybody that hit the like button. Appreciation to my members. We're going to try to go live tomorrow. Appreciation to all my donators. I appreciate you all, man. Salutes. All right. Josh Thorne, Upper Echelon. Thank you, sir. Sabino, Rich Port, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Velez 408. Heck, I appreciate the donation, sir. Thank you very much. Freddie Lopez, salutes. El Cacico, always a pleasure. Freddie Lopez, Manalia, salutes to you. JFL, I appreciate you coming through, sir. Shout out my brother Oso, Albert Flores. Salutes Jonathan Pantoja. We appreciate your super chats. Your power chats. Thank you, sir. Shout out Pete Nex for his super chat. I believe it's passed up in the timeline here. And salutes to Young Jizzle for his super chat. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to Fernando for his Venmo. And thank you to Heck for the Cash App. Salutes to you guys. Shout out to Kino on the check-in. Goldo Goldito. Salutes to you. Ivan. Again, salutes to Heck. Also, Velez 408. Vincent Lopez. Salutes to you. Ivan Castro. 030 North. Thank you, sir. Sheldon. Salutes to you, sir. Albert Flores. Thank you for always helping push the content forward. Gigi. Stopping through. Multi Warrior, we appreciate you. Texan Gunner, salutes. Zorada, of course, salutes. Brittany Montalvo, thank you for checking in. Shout out Chucky Chingon, salutes. Michael Moreno, appreciate you. Diego Ramos, thank you for coming through. Again, there's gonna come a time where it's gonna be too many people for me to do this. Let's see. All right, I reached the bottom. Salutes. On purpose, at least. Salutes. That was gonna be on some Nas love story song is. Thanks for another great live. Salutes to you, Eddie Jimenez. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. You've helped along the way to this 8K, so I appreciate you. Thank you for checking in. All right. Shout out Fernando. Always shout out Fernando for the dono and for always helping push the content forward. I appreciate you. Jesus said 102 likes, y'all. Salutes. Yep, I got 101 on my side. Shy live tonight. Shy's live. Chill live tonight. Went through a lot. Yeah, we got a couple of things in. It was fun. We had a good time. Great live. Great live. Laughed a lot. Thank you guys. Thank you. They rope you in. It's hard to get out the system. Revolving door. I owe Josh an apology next time. Salutes to you, Zorada. They told the judge the choking and shanking was part of the lullaby. Man, it's just a form of endearment. Esos son amores. It's just love, right? Toxic acid-like love. I mean, all right, I'm going to go argue with people in the comments, and I'll be in the Discord. So salutes to y'all. I'll drop the link for the Discord one more again. Paste. Hit the like button on this video real quick. Bye. With that, we're going to go out the same way we came in. I will be posting our accolades in the community section tomorrow, because we've reached 3 million views, we've reached 800 uploads, and we've reached 8,000 subscribers. So round of applause to y'all. I appreciate you guys. Shout out Zoraida. Great live as always. Shai, thank you for all the great content. It was a good time. I appreciate you. It's a pleasure to have you. And you know,
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. It's a good time, right? Salutes Chucky Chingon, salutes Rich. Let's see here. We're gonna go out the way we came in with. We're just gonna do end of the day, because at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? I appreciate you guys. It's been a blast, and I will see you soon. All right, if the universe allows it. I will see you there. All right, let's get it. We're gonna go with at the end of the day. Y'all have a great night, man. Did I drop the Discord? Yeah, I did. I dropped the Discord. Y'all have a great night. Peace.
Is that you won? You push yourself to your purpose. You persevere through the slums. Maneuver smooth through the hustle. You careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols. Stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back. Them busters run. Don't end up doing long time. Cause busters sung. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past. And these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living. The strong and unforgiving. No nonsense. The driven. Each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less is bullshit. I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. At the day's end, I want more. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. For the drama, you ain't got no beef, and I ain't got no time, cause I don't get no sleep, and I don't need help, only I can do me, and I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak, see the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek, but I walk this planet for the things that I seek. I suffer in the gutter, push my being to the brink, create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think, blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync, my instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink, keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink, till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak, back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing, still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing, my mind still moving towards the peace I'm chasing, tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. The cloud goes up, the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the clouds show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly. The blunt side roll, lift the cloud off my soul, and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some other clowns, some other hoes. But the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings becoming thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, babies, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake of the shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing his time gone. Bleeding out, hearing the screams of his crying grandma. Dying inside, cause she know that a grandchild gone. So there's nothing left to say. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say.